Yo, what up, good people? I'm gonna go live a little early before Johnny Small Pepper loses his mind out there being first all by himself. Hopefully, some folks will show up. If not, hey, I don't blame you. It's a pop up. But let's kick this opening off like we do. I'll see y'all on the other side. Going on? I see Fish in the Mid South and Wabash Nate out there. Obviously, Johnny Small Pepper was first. Hey, y'all don't know he was first. Don't ever let anybody claim that they wasn't first because it was Johnny Small Pepper. Now, my confusion is this stupid StreamYard gave me a free premium upgrade because they're trying to get me back apparently. So I thought the share your referral link would be gone from the side of the chat. I mean, the duck ain't up here. Normally the duck's there, the duck ain't there. I was able to play my background, but for some reason my chat is still blocked by that dumbass share your referral link thing. So I can't see chat that well. 351 Cleveland, I see you in the house. Also, I forgot I was going to grab something before I came out here. I'm going to run in the house. I'm going to grab something real quick. I got some new stickers, and I'll do a sticker board update eventually because y'all know I love my sticker board. I got some new stickers. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab it. Sorry, I had them in a different spot than I normally do. Indiana Chris, what's going on? I see people saying hello, Sampy. What's going on, Sampy? What's going on, Chris? Wabash Nate. I still can't believe that stupid thing is in front of my chat. All right, so here we go. Our brother Ty Projects will be my latest sticker board edition. Check them out there on the bank, getting it done by them rocks. And then here goes his other sticker. He sent me both versions, so I'm gonna get both of them up there. Thank you, Ty. I'm a sticker board freak. These people know. One of the best things you can ever send me is some stickers. I got a big old board on there that I'll get these on. And I'll do a proper video when I do. He came out sometime last year because I remember meeting him and sharing them when he was starting his content. He decided he didn't like what was going on or whatever. I haven't fully asked him, but you know, you do what you got to do on your own channel. He decided to delete all his content, and he's only got one short up there now, and it's sideways. You got to turn your phone sideways to see it normally, because it's kind of sideways. But it's a good thing he's out there, he's fishing, and he misses a big one in the middle of the night. That shit happens. But that's the only thing he's got up there right now compared to last year when he had quite a few more videos out there. But Ty Projects, appreciate the stickers. I'll get mine back out to you, and I'll probably send you a few more stickers and maybe some gear. I don't know. It's been a while since I gave away some gear, so I might send you some gear too, just because. Man, this stupid link thing is in my way. I'm telling you, this StreamYard's bullshit. But I got out there, did a little more fishing today, had some fun, came home. Since I had some free StreamYard, I figured I'd go ahead and go live and chill out here for a little while, drink a beer, smoke, say what up. Leader 8 more. I can't see what you're saying, Johnny. The stupid, it says share your referral link, and it's like in the way. I can't see the chat. And I know last time I tried to hit it to get it out of the way, all it did was drop some stupid link in the chat that had nothing to do with me. And then the stupid thing still stayed in front of the comments. So I have to try to scroll back to see comments. Chris said, cool stickers. Yeah, I like them. They're pretty cool, man. I'm definitely going to get those on the board and do like an actual video. You guys know how to do my little sticker board update video. So I'm going to do a proper video of getting those up on the board. Not like his videos. He stopped making them. Yeah, he did. He like stopped them. Then he deleted all of his old stuff. He emailed me when I asked, you know, he wanted to give me some information that he saw one of my videos. He's like, yeah, I got something to tell you. I was like, all right, man, email me, you know, gave my email. Yeah, he emailed me. Then I said, hey, by the way, I saw one time on Facebook you had some stickers. So if you got stickers, let me know, man. I'd love to get them. Put them on my board because I love my sticker board, and then I'll send you something back. And he's like, well, just so you know, I deleted all my stuff, blah, 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 you know. I'm like, oh, man, sorry to hear that, you know, because he was a cool dude. He's just like me, just like a lot of other people, just doing his own shit, doing what he want to do. But sounds like he's might get ready to get back into it. So if you guys don't have them yet, pick them up. Yeah, it's pissing me off too, Johnny. He said StreamYard's pissing people off. Chris did send me a company in Messenger and said check them out. I'm going to eventually when I decide to come back full time and actually get back into trying to go live on a regular basis. I'm gonna check out that company. But for right now, I just happened to be fishing today, and I saw StreamYard said free premium. So I thought this stupid share your link would not be in the way over here, but it is. Chris just uses YouTube. Yeah, I tried that one night too. I was gonna start using just YouTube for a little while at least to be able to pop up live, but I don't like that vertical shit, man. Fresno, what's up, brother? I can't see what you said yet, but I see Fresno in the house. Yeah, there he is, Mega Pine Mike. What up, Fresno? Cheers, brother. I ain't got my pint glass out here with me tonight, but I got that Jolly Rancher tasting ass loco. I wanted watermelon, but they didn't have watermelon, so I got sour. It's called sour apple or some shit. Yeah, there you go. Sour apple. It basically tastes like a Jolly Rancher. It's good, but yeah, I'd rather have my watermelon. But they were out. Let me try to scroll this, see if I can see any comments. I do not like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing, why they decided to put that shit right in front of the comments. And I don't know if you actually pay for a stream or if they remove that. Technically, I'm just getting they gave me a free week of premium, with the no duck up here, the ability to use your video, share screens, blah, 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 all that other crap. So, but that little share your referral link is still right in the middle of the comments over there. I can only see one comment at a time. I don't know what they're doing. That's bullshit. Especially if you pay for it. If I paid $88 for 1 month, because that's what they're charging now, $88 fucking dollars for 1 month. It used to be 20 a month. These motherfuckers think they're the best shit on the planet, apparently. Randy, what's going on, brother? So if they're charging $88 a month and you can't even see chat, which is one of your most important aspects of fucking being live, is interacting with your chat? I'll never touch StreamYard again. I'm just doing it right now because it's free. But yeah, I can only see one comment at a time. Does it help to see chat in vertical? I didn't do it long enough to find out because some random people came in there. It wasn't none of my normal, it wasn't us. There was some dude that said bonjour, and right after he said bonjour, the next dude said, "What did one French guy say to the next French guy?" I thought some stupid shenanigan trolling was going to happen, so I ended it right away. 88 a month is nuts. Yes, it is. Especially if that stupid thing stays over here. I'm not even going to find out. I'm not going to pay $88 to find out if I can get my chat back. What I'm going to do is find some other platform for streaming, like what Chris sent me, or I'll just start doing the vertical lives, I guess. But I don't like that vertical shit, personally. Especially when I'm out there fishing. I'm trying to show a big spread of rods. That little bitty vertical window, you got to tighten everything up. Although it seems to work to get people a lot of views and a lot of, new random people and shit. I've seen it. Like I said, I personally experienced, I went live for like 5 seconds and had 2 brand new people in there I ain't never seen. That I don't know who they were, but one was French and one was about to make fun of French. So I was like, I'm out of here. Restream. I think that's the one that Chris told me about. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll these now. Restream. I think that might have been what Chris sent me, or it might not have been. I'd have to check my messenger again. But he sent a company name for a third party streaming app in Messenger. I'm definitely gonna have to check out a few other options. I'm not spending 88 on this stupid damn thing that I used to pay 20 for. Especially because I don't make that much on YouTube. I was making at my peak, I was making about 250 to 300 a month, which paid for my phone, paid for my StreamYard, and paid for my internet. So that was a positive. That was good. But then I've been gone a long time, so I don't make anything now. It took me 4 months just to cash a $100 check. I don't make money like I used to because I'm not here that much. But yeah, when I used to be here every day, I used to be fishing a lot, doing the fire pits, the studio, chit chats, hanging out all the time. I used to make it at least enough to pay for what I spent on the YouTube shit. So it made sense. I'm like, hey, at least I'm covering my YouTube shit. I'm having fun, and the out of pocket cost was pretty much technically nothing. What's up, Todd? I just showed your stickers off a minute ago, buddy. Thanks for the stickers again. I'll do a proper video eventually. I'll do an actual sticker board update video like I like to do, but I just showed off your stickers a minute ago. I appreciate you sending them to me. I'll get some back out to you. I might even send you some gear too. Thanks for the stickers and thanks for dropping in, brother. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna pay $88 for StreamYard for 1 month to test and see if I can see my chat again. That's too much money. But since it was free and it's 3x5, it's the widescreen instead of the up and down vertical. Figured I'd pop up here and say hey and hang out for a while. Hell yeah, gear is cool. Yeah, yeah. I appreciate those stickers. So when I send you a package back, I might actually have to get it weighed and send a real package with some some big hooks, some floats, some rattles, maybe a couple jigs or lures or something. Obviously my stickers plus I probably have some other stickers from other people's channels too that I might send you. Maybe next time you won't lose a fish in the middle of the night, I might give you the proper hook. Just kidding, man. That was rough. Yeah, it happens to us all. Hell, it happened to me today. I had a 10-pound snapping turtle. I walked him all the way down this long ass dock, and right when I got him to the bank, and I was hoping to get him and bring him up and show him to the camera, because it was like a 10 to 12-pound snapping turtle on a night crawler about that big and a hook about that big. But he bent my hook out at the bank and got away. So I didn't get to show him off, except for when I first had him. I took the camera, I picked it up. I was like, hey, look at this. And I picked the camera up and leaned it over the dock, and you could kind of see him. But it was a solid ass turtle. I would like to have caught him just to bring him up and show him on little rod, but he bent the hook out at the bank. Same things happen with fish sometimes. It was largely my fault. I underestimated and mishandled fish. Yeah, hey, that shit happens. Trust me. There's been times I've had like 40 pounders at the bank, and I'm like, I got a channel cap, and I'm trying to lift the rod back like this to get the fish in the net. I'm like pulling the rod back, leaning the net out. All of a sudden, that thing turns his head, and he's like 30, 40 pounds, pops that line. It's like, oh shit. It happens. Ain't no catfisherman out there alive, male or female, that ain't lost a fish at the bank by not knowing how big it was. Hey, thanks, Chris. I can't see behind this stupid share your referral link, but it says member. I don't know if it was a member share or a new member, but either way, I appreciate it, Chris. We go way back, brother. I don't know if any of y'all saw that video where Chris was actually he was a silent partner technically. Like you didn't see his face, but he was narrating for me. And his dog started barking while I was away because Chris was trying to yell at me and say, Mike, you got a bite. You got to bite my rod. It was like in the middle of winter, too. It was like January or February. And I had a rod doing this in the rod holder. He's like, Mike, you got a bite. And his dog started going nuts. His dog's barking. He's trying to cool his dog down. Shit was hilarious. Thank you, Johnny. I still can't see it because this stupid referral link, but I see it's a super chat or a membership. I don't know what it is. I see it. It's green, aqua, whatever. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. I've been gone a long time. I want to come back. Every little penny helps, so I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you. And you know, once I do get back, those who take care of me, I'll take care of them. Y'all know what it is. So once I get back fully, ooh, stupid mosquito. So anyway, appreciate it. I wish this stupid thing was not. All right. Do not click this link when I click it because it's not my link. I'm not affiliated with it. I'm not gonna get nothing for it. But I'm gonna click that stupid thing and then see if it disappears or not. I think last time I tried this, it didn't. But just know, I do not have a referral link. So when I click this, that link is not gonna help me at all. So don't pay nothing for this. But I'm gonna click it and see if it gets the fuck out of my way. No, it doesn't. It's still there. I fucking knew it. Hey, StreamYard. Fuck you. That's for all of us. That's from all of us. We're all pissed off, StreamYard. You went from $10 for the basic plan, $20 for the premium plan, up to $88 for the premium plan. Plus now you want to put this stupid ass share referral link over here in the side that blocks the chat from every single one of us on YouTube. StreamYard. Fuck you. By the way, like I said again, Chris and Johnny, thank you. I appreciate that. This stupid ass thing is still in my way. I was hoping it would like at least knock it off. It'd be gone. It'd be out of the way. Nope. It popped right back up. Is my guest link out there at least though? Like if anybody wants to come up on panel, is that pinned? Because I thought I pinned it. So if Johnny or anybody else out there decides to feel froggy and jump up, I just want to make sure it's out there. That stupid ass referral link, I swear to God. It's crazy. Like, I can't even scroll chat in front of it or behind it. I have to go to the left. I have about this much space to scroll on the left or right. If I try to touch it in the middle, it's going to put the link back up for that stupid referral thing, which I don't have a referral. Yep, it's pinned. All right, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And like I said, I appreciate those stickers. I'm going to do a proper video on that. I haven't done a sticker board video on forever. Matter of fact, I think I have another. I think I might do a combo video because I think I still have something from Possum Outdoors that I haven't done yet. They sent me a bait towel, and I still have a bait towel that I don't think I've done a video on yet because it was kind of while I was away. My little fishing trip today was kind of fun. I got to promote a couple of YouTube channels because some random dude on a motorcycle pulled up, asked me how I was doing, did I have any luck, whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'm just out here playing with some bluegills, man. I'm not really trying to do nothing. But then I, kept talking with them, and I told him about my channel. I told him about Retire Rick's channel because he was trying to think of somebody, and he said that he knew they were from Springfield. So at first, I just automatically thought of like Retired Rick. So I was like, Retired Rick? He's like, no, no, no. Then he mentioned, he goes, I think his name's Jake or something. I was like, oh, you mean Jigging with Jake? Yeah, I know Jigging with Jake too. Me and Jigging with Jake almost fished one year together, but the tornadoes hit that really just wiped out a bunch of places, and it was like 50 a mile an hour winds here. So I texted him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I don't think today is a good day for us to try to go out there and fish." It was the day we were supposed to fish when tornadoes kind of wiped out a couple of states, and also it was 50-mile-an-hour winds here. And he goes, "Yeah, yeah, that's a good cancel." Even my power is out at home, like, so he had issues at home too. But after that, we didn't meet back up. We didn't stay in contact too much. And then his father ended up passing away, which was tough. Um, so yeah, that never happened. But I knew who he was talking about when he said Jake. I'm like, oh, you're probably talking about jigging with Jake. And then he was like, oh yeah, yeah, that's that guy, yeah. But I also mentioned Retired Rick and his buddy that go out on a boat and stuff, and some other people, and then myself, obviously. And finally, after I left, I was like, "Yeah, come check out Mike's Fishing Home if you're ever on YouTube." Had to promote myself too. Unboxing and sticker videos don't do much for me other than it gave a credit. Yeah, no, like it's when you do unboxings and stuff like that, it's more about just like, hey, look what this cool person sent me, and look what that, it doesn't mean it's gonna get you anything. Like, seriously, shit, there's been times where I've gotten somebody $200 worth of prizes and they didn't even shout me out at all. But even if they do, it doesn't mean it's gonna get you anything. But yeah, I just like to shout out anytime I get something from somebody. Like I said, when I go fishing, this hat I've had for a couple years now. This shirt I've worn for a couple years now. This hat hook that I have right here, I've had for a couple years now. But anytime I'm out on the water and I happen to be wearing somebody else's gear, I just say it. So today when I was fishing, I'm like, hey, I got the full blown country shirt on. I got the Bandit Frogster hat. I got the Bogley's Keeping It Real hat hook. Doesn't mean it's going to do anything for those people, but it's people who took the time to be nice and send me something. So if I'm out and about and I'm wearing it, I'm going to shout it out. If somebody sends me something, I'm gonna shout it out. Doesn't mean anything's gonna happen from it, but I'm appreciative. I'm gonna say thank you and shout it out in a video. And then sometimes it actually will. Like, if it happens to be a day where some of your like long term followers are on, like, say I'm sitting here one day and I got people that have been here with me since the beginning, and somehow that day, 20 of them happen to see that I say, hey, check out what so and so gave me. 10 of them might go check the people out at least. Not guaranteed, but maybe. So that's why I do it. I'm like, shit, I'm appreciative myself to receive it. But if for some reason I say, hey, check out so and so, look what they gave me, and check them out, they're just starting out, or they got content, or they're, whatever. Sometimes it works. There's been a lot of people I've actually gotten monetized by them coming to my channel and hanging out, doing things. Uh, who was it? Pat from. He started a new channel afterwards, but I remember Pat got monetized during my live because I happened to be out fishing. and he happened to come up on the panel, and he was talking about getting close. We ended up getting him like 50 subscribers out of my live feed right then and there. At that point in time, he crossed the monetization mark and then gave a fishing rod away. One of the Uncle Lou's too. That's what made it crazy. He gave away an Uncle Lou fishing rod during my live that time, just because I was out fishing. I had a lot of people watching. I said, "Hey, if you guys ain't got Pat yet, pick him up. He's about to get monetized." And he crossed the 1,000 subscriber threshold during my live, so he gave away a fishing rod during my live. Then he sent me $50 to pick up some beer and Hardee's on the way home. But yeah, he's got a new channel now. It's he used to be Real Beast. That's what it was. It used to be Real Beast, but that was kind of in conjunction with somebody else. He gave them that channel, and he started doing his own thing now. And I still follow him on his new thing. Not as often, but I still get over there occasionally. I picked up like 80 subs since I've been back, and my shorts have done well. Oh yeah, your shorts will do very well, man. I have videos where I've caught 40-pound catfish, 18-pound catfish, 20-pound catfish. They have hardly no views. They have my basic views, like, 20, 50, 80. My shorts, I could put a short up of me just flicking somebody off. It'll get 1,000 views. Your shorts will do very well, no matter what. I could literally just take a short of me going like this for 10 seconds. Post that, I'll get 1,000 views. My most popular video only has about 5,000 views, and it's 3 years old. Johnny Small Pepper knows about that shit too. Let's see, what do we got here? Mike was trying for 300 when I met him. Yeah, Johnny's been around for a while. I was begging to get the community because I wanted the community tab to share other people out. See, when I started YouTube, you still needed 500 subscribers just to get access to the community tab. So I was on that road to 500. I was grinding. I was in everybody's videos. I was putting out my own videos every day. I was being live every day for like 8 hours a day. I'd be live every single day, Monday through Sunday. I was live every fucking day, sometimes 10 to 12 hours overnight. Then I go to work. I come back home. I go live again. I was on everybody's feeds. I was super chatting people and stuff, trying to support people I thought were cool and all that. And I was just blowing up, but I kept grinding. And I'm like, I want that 500 so I can start sharing people. Most people, the community tab is about them. They're posting everything they're doing. I usually use my community tab because it's called a fucking community tab back then. Now it's called post. Now they act like it's Facebook. It's called post. It used to be called community tab. And you had to have 500 subscribers. So I kept pushing. Please, please, please get me out there, people. I want to start sharing. And once I hit that community tab, that's exactly what the fuck I did. I was pushing everybody. I wasn't pushing what I was doing that night or what I might be doing the next day, or let me get a poll and do you like this or do you like that? No. My community tab was check out so and so, check out so and so, check out so and so. Because it's called community, man. It ain't called YouTube is YouTube. So your videos should be you. Yes. You too. So your videos should be you. But when it came to that community tab, I'm like, look, these are motherfuckers in my community. These are motherfuckers in that person's community. These are motherfuckers in that community. And I was trying to tie them all together because a lot of them were here. Musicians, cooks, fishing, Filipino, singers, didn't matter. We would have 30, 40, 50 people in here from all these different communities back then when I was fully active. And I wanted to bring them all together and show that You don't have to be in one community. And it worked. I've been gone a long time, and I miss y'all, and I'm gonna try to get my ass back here. My flathead video last year didn't get what I thought it would have. No, a lot of your videos won't. Trust me, brother. I have a couple of videos in my shit that I swear to God, I'm like, how the hell did me catching a 14-pound blue catfish on a $1.99 spinner on 5-pound line and a little bitty tiny 2-foot rod not blow up? You would think that's gold. That should be gold. I have a video on my channel that shows me catching a 14-pound blue catfish on a $1.99 fucking rooster tail. Hardly has no views. And I'm supposedly, mainly a fishing channel. I'm not really a fishing channel. If you look at my description, you'll see I'm a variety channel. And if you look through my videos, you'll know that too. What up, Mike Reese? I can't see what the hell the chat was because the stupid referral links in a row, but I see. Here, let me try to highlight it. There it is. Mike is a great supporter. Miss you, bro. Stay blessed. Thanks, Mike Reese. I truly appreciate that, brother. I'm on the stupid StreamYard right now, and I can't see the comments hardly. But I saw that at the top, and I was able to highlight it to see what it said. I appreciate you, Mike. And that's a brother that I'm talking about right there, like Mike Reese. He plays the guitar. Oh, man, that brother rocks out on the guitar. He also does stuff in nature, like he'll go out and he'll get a really good shot of a beautiful sky out in nature. But his main thing is, he kills it on guitar. He sent me some awesome lures too. I have some old school handmade lures that he sent me. I did a video on that a long time ago. But Mike Reese is one of those I'm talking about. Like, technically, if I was just like all I do is fishing, I'm never gonna do nothing else. Mike Reese would have never have known me. But he met me through Lauren Directo, which she plays the piano too, or the guitar too, but she also does other stuff. She does some singing, and then sometimes she's just cleaning on a satellite live stream. She's at work cleaning somebody else's house because that's what she's doing for a living. But she's an amazing, beautiful person. Just a beautiful soul to know. Hell, she helped me get John Parker monetized. I remember one night John Parker was in here way back in the day. He wasn't monetized yet. He was getting close. And he happened to mention he was getting close, and we started pushing him some more. I'd always pushed him because he's a great dude. He does a lot for the people in the community, like giving the beautiful stickers and logos and music. And John Parker and Dana Parker are amazing people. Great channel to know. But they weren't monetized yet. Lauren Directo was in here, and I happened to say, hey, we need to get John Parker going. Come on, guys. He's almost there. Lauren Directo and Tinkerbell and a couple other Filipino channels that happened to be here that night put it out on their channels too. And boom, the next morning, John Parker messaged me and said, hey, we crossed the monetization point last night. I'm not no big channel. I'm just fucking me doing me. But there's been times like that where I can help amazing people get over that hump because I have amazing people in here from other fucking communities that say, hey, I'll help you out, man. You're a good dude. You say you want these people helped out. I'm going to help them out. And it gets done. Those who have been here forever know that shit's real. It ain't no fake bullshit like some of them other people do. My shit's always been real. I don't care what some of those people try to talk about me in the past. My shit's always been legit. And I got facts to prove it. I just wish this stupid thing was out of the way. And then, Chris, I see you said something, but it's not showing up yet. And hopefully my internet didn't drop. Let me swipe this away here real quick. Can't tell if I'm frozen or not. Am I still here, y'all? I don't see myself moving. Wait a minute. All right, there I am. Now I'm moving. I was froze up for a minute on my screen. But I still can't see these fucking comments over here. Johnny Small Pepper. God dang it. RR. Hell yeah, like RR. People used to talk shit because I used to donate money to RR. That made no sense. I'm like, I donate $50 to you fucking assholes, and all you do is say thank you. I donate $50 to RR. He actually helps people for it. That shit makes no sense. It doesn't benefit me. I don't give a damn. Y'all know me. I'm here, and that's it. His mom was needing a surgery back, I think she ended up passing away. So sorry, brother RR, for that. I remember that. But while his mother was going through some stuff, I donated some money. Just like when people here like were going through stuff back in the day. The dude who told me to fuck off on Facebook because I said if you voted for Trump twice, you're kind of pissing me off. I didn't mean it personally to anybody, but I'm saying my daughter has literally gone through some shit because of Trump. I cannot say it on camera, and I will not. A few of you know because I reached out on Messenger and told you what happened. But anyways, my daughter's gone through some shit. Our family has gone through some shit. So I just happen to say like, man, fuck you. If you voted for Trump twice, I'm kind of pissed off. But nothing personal. Just venting. This dude cussed me the fuck out, told me to fuck off, said he'll never be around here again. Fine. That's your prerogative. And I get it. Fine. So be it. But motherfucker, remember when you were going through shit and I actually sent you money? I actually sent you gear? I sent you food? I really helped you out when you needed it. When my family's suffering because of some bullshit that's going on with these policies, so I happen to just be venting and go, oh, this is fucked up. Fuck off, Trump. You're going to tell me fuck you and you can't stand me? Bruh. I literally sacrificed half a paycheck to send you. Just saying. So that's kind of why, I keep that separate from YouTube usually, but that one just came up right now because, I mean, like, I couldn't believe it. All the help that I was giving people, and then when I help some people like the Filipino people, all of a sudden these people have a issue with that. I'll tell you another thing. I won't say no names right now, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's a person who I banned from my channel because they were in another channel and they said, I automatically block those Filipino people. I automatically unsubscribe to anybody who has those Filipino people on their channels. But yet, 2 days later, when I was doing one of my last giveaways, that same motherfucker was in my channel trying to type hashtags to win some prizes. That son of a bitch knows I support the Filipino people. And he had the nerve to try to come win some free prizes on my channel while he was telling the other channels, I automatically unsubscribe to anybody who follows those Filipino people. So I banned that bitch right then and there. As soon as I saw his name come across the screen, trying to hashtag for a prize, I left my own giveaway for a second. found his name, blocked him. I don't play that fake shit. Am I rambling too much, or has the chat really stopped, or have I froze up? I haven't seen any more chat since Johnny Small Pepper. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm kicking facts. Some of these people out there, they ain't who they claim to be. You'll see them in somebody else's channel, and they'll be doing some shit that you wouldn't believe. And some of them were our leaders. I won't really say leaders, but you know, they were the community. There's few people out there still that are awesome. That I just, you know, Two Stands, Jody, some other people out there, just awesome. But there's a few that, including a couple of them that used to call me personally, and some of the shit they would talk about other people's channels. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Thought you said you were a community member. Thought you said you were trying to help people. Indiana Chris says, "You good, Mike?" All right, thank you, brother. I had to highlight it behind that stupid share referral link. Whoops, I think I just accidentally hit it. Oh wait, now I'm seeing some more chat. God dang it. Crazy Hillbilly, what's going on? Sorry if I missed you. Top projects right there. All of a sudden the chat finally jumped. Real friends are hard to find. Hell yeah, brother. That's true, Johnny. And like I said, I've always kept it real. I call people out when I got to. I try to usually keep names out of it, but usually it's something that's been seen enough that people know when I say it. They're like, "Oh, I know who he's talking about." I was trying to come up, but it wants me to sign in or sign up. Not really, Chris. Usually you just have to allow the camera and the microphone. At least that's how it used to be. You used to just have to allow it. River Ray, what's going on, brother? Man, I think my chat was stuck. I'm seeing a whole bunch of chat now. I think the chat was stuck. My bad, guys. River Rat's one of the best catfishmen I've ever seen. Hell yeah, he is. River Rat be getting on him. All right, looks like I'm back down to the bottom now. I think chat was stuck for a minute because nothing was going on. Then all of a sudden I had about 20 lines to scroll through. But usually if you come up on panel, you just have to allow the camera and allow the mic. You don't have to technically sign up, but who knows? They might have changed that too. How about you, Johnny? You're the one that was like, go live, go live. Are you coming up? I ain't been fucking live in forever, hardly, but I just decided today, I'm like, shit, StreamYard, give me some free hours. Let me get out here and see if I can pop up for a little while, try to have some fun. So appreciate y'all coming in. Sorry about my rambling, but I mean, you know, it's true what I say about certain issues. Especially when somebody you helped out so much decides to say completely like, fuck you, I'll never look at you again. Just because you're venting about something that affects your family. There's only 2 or 3 people that I messaged about what happened. So those people know how fucking serious it was. It was dangerously serious. I can't mention it on a public thing. And it was because of some of the policies. So JSP in underwear with a cigar. I'm gonna show that one. That's funny. I can totally see that too. Johnny out on his back porch with the big old cigar, a michelada, just chilling in his boxers. Anyways, I'm assuming everybody in here probably already does, but if you guys don't have Tie Projects, my newest sticker board member that I'm going to get up on the sticker board pretty soon, please pick them up. Just give him some more motivation to start doing what he wants to do. I never fully got into it with you, Todd. I don't know if like you deleted it because you weren't happy or if you deleted it because somebody else was talking shit. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, if you look at my shit, you'll realize just do what the hell you want to do, man. People are gonna love it or they're not, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're having a good time and you're hanging out with a couple of friends, it'll do well and it can only get better. So just do your thing, man. You seem like a real down to earth dude when I first picked you up. That's what I happened to have randomly come across you. I saw your shit. I'm like, hey, check this dude out, man. He's like just a real ass dude hanging out there doing some fishing. So do whatever you want to do, brother. And hopefully this time it'll work better and you'll have more fun and just let it be, basically. Man, it's getting windy out here. They trying to blow my stickers away. Let me show those off one more time real quick. That's Ty. Look, straight up. That's Ty. That's him. I've seen him on the body of water. That's him. And the other one right there on the bank with all them rocks. I'm going to tuck them underneath my cigarette box, though, because the wind's picking up and try to blow it away. He gave me a few extras, too. So the one of these times where I do a giveaway again, I'll have some extra Ty Project stickers to send out, too. Let's see here. What do we got back here? Top projects. It was a move against YouTube. Oh, okay. And I can get that too, because sometimes we all get fed up with YouTube. Thank you, Chris, getting his link out there. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, trust me, we've all been there before. I mean, hell, I've been gone for a while. I'm trying to get back. It's been off and on. Life issues, health. Like I said, my daughter was going through some stuff too for a while. Just so family stuff got in the way for a minute. Work is almost always in the way, even though I'm down to still doing only 4 days a week. So I'm off 3, but there's shit to do around the house some of those days. And some of those days, my lady's at work. So I have more to do because I have to pick up my daughter and I have to do this and do that and whatever. So that's why I've been going away a while. But I'm working on it. I'm definitely getting back in soon. Man, these storm clouds. It might storm tonight. I ain't for sure. Let me can I turn this camera around? Let's see here. I think there's a way to turn the camera around without, let's see our settings, camera. Yeah. See, we got those little clouds coming in. Woo, my stupid phone turned. Yeah, they're coming in like it might get stormy tonight. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Close that. There we go. All right. Now I'm back. The stupid tripod I'm on now, if I don't hold it with my thumb, it just swivels back and forth like crazy. So when I tried to turn it around, all of a sudden it was swiveling. Here soon, I'll be working 3 days a week, 12 hours, then off. Hell yeah. That's what I was doing for a little while, but I kind of got fed up with the 12 hours. So now I'm doing 4 that are almost 10. Oh, shit.
Hey there.
What up, Johnny?
I can't see anyone to chat. I apologize. It took me forever to get up. I haven't been on StreamYard for 7 months. Isn't that bizarre? I mean, how long have you been off?
Oh, shit. I've been damn near gone a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm surprised I have any members. I still got like 5. I'm surprised. But yeah, I've tried to come up occasionally, do some videos. I did a couple really short lives, but you know, my big old long 5, 6, 7 hour lives, I ain't done that in a while.
Well, life is way more important, and it's. I have had very little interest in being back on YouTube, other than saying I've recently started popping in a little bit more frequently. But I've been so busy, Mike. I think you know some of the stuff I've been working on. But I've been. It
I'm
just
waiting to
hasn't.
watch the movie.
It's just working on a lot of stuff, and like you, it's life, and I'm okay with that, man. Being away for life is okay. It's okay. That's the way it should be, right?
Yep. See,
And
I've been itching to get back. I really have. Like I'm dying to get back.
if I was gone for a year and a half, I would too, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I miss hanging out and chilling out with people and having a good time, and it brought me enjoyment away from the life issues, you know,
right.
but at the same time the life issues have just been so much, and
Mm-hmm.
that sometimes it just weighs like, okay, I can't go do this yet, but
Good. Well,
I'm
that's the
trying to
right
get back
decision.
to that. I'm trying to get back to that place where I can.
Right. That's the right decision. Then that's absolutely the right decision. And when it's right, you'll know it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Things will, because your goal was a year, and you've been off for a year and a half. And I figured a year is not going to be enough because the cost of living is so much more now, right?
Yeah.
So, if you set a year ago, it's going to be a minimum of year and a quarter, and then you add life into it. It's just not. And I'm going to tell you something. I went camping the other day, Mike, and I went out and bought 2 plastic bags of groceries, $100. And I looked at the lady and I said to her, I said, I don't have any money problems. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but how does a single woman afford to live with a
Right.
kid? With a
Especially
kid.
with a kid or two. Yeah.
And I said, that's the troubling part that I have with all this bullshit, is that this would wipe out a single income family.
Hmm.
It's not the big stuff that hurts you. It's then you got to decide what you're not going to get. And pretty soon you got nothing because you're
Right.
out on the street. It's one paycheck away. Anyway, so I thought that was a big hit home hard.
Right. When you
But
still have children in school and you want to give them a good breakfast before they leave for school,
yep,
and you're like, well, shit, I can't afford eggs and bacon. I'm going to get one or the other. Do I get the eggs or do I
right,
get the bacon? That shit matters
right.
to the average, you know, working family.
Exactly right. And
Then if you
the other
add health issues in there on top of it, it's like, okay, wait a minute. Now we need this $150 medication. Well, shit, now we're not getting bacon or eggs,
yeah,
but that medication is needed for balance.
and
Uh,
$150 isn't much of a medication. I mean, because it doesn't take too much. Back
yeah,
when I was, and I've never told anyone what I did, but back 35, 40 years ago, I was selling something that was $7 a day. Think about that. That's the equivalent today of $25 or $30 a day.
Yeah.
That's insane. And I might tell the story one day because I don't like talking about anything specific, but it's disheartening because one of the things I just heard a conversation, they're not now going to be attacking the pharmaceutical companies for equal pay, which I thought was right. So if you go to Europe and you go to here, they will not allow the discrepancy, because if you go to Mexico, you go across the border to Mexico, birth control is $2. If you come across and get the exact same medication here, it's $40.
Yeah.
So there's some issues. You're right. So you're thinking, when are you thinking of coming back? Do you have any time frame? Is it going to be another 6 months?
No, I'm kind of thinking I need to start coming back now. It's been a long time. I'm gonna try to maybe find another platform to use as a third party app to give me better guest options and things like that. But worst case scenario is I'll fucking be doing those stupid vertical lives on YouTube.
Hey, have a good night, Chris. Chris has got to take off.
Yeah, I saw that. I highlighted it and gave him the thumbs up. Appreciate you, Chris.
Yeah, appreciate you, Chris. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I'll do the stupid vertical shit. But I'm gonna try to find something that where I can actually have guest up and get back into doing what I used to do, where we'd have a panel full of people just shooting the shit and having a good time.
Right. And YouTube has gotten so toxic in so many different areas that everyone's gone. You can go into whole entire areas and no one's doing anything. It turned toxic because YouTube didn't do a lot to police it, and you know what, you've experienced it, so have I. And so hopefully people come back. But I've noticed a huge decrease. But by the way, I talked to someone on Instagram and Facebook. They said the numbers are way down on those two platforms. Like so catastrophically drop off the map that they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Is that what you've seen?
A lot of it has been because of certain supports and whatever else. Like the masses are deciding, oh, well, this company did so and so stuff, so I don't like that. I'm not going to be there no more. Amazon, when Amazon donated $1 million to the campaign, like a lot of people canceled their Amazon subscription for the Prime. A lot of people canceled their Prime and shit like that. Look at Elon Musk, his car company. It's literally in the tank right now. He's trying to go back and be like, oh, I'm going to go back there and fix it. Nah, bro. Because of the shit you've done, people are done with your Tesla, and you're getting these Starlink bids from Saudi Arabia and all this other shit now that's going to bring you money that way. But your Tesla company, it's fucking done. It's over.
One of the
and that's the people that it's people deciding I'm done. And that's what happened with a lot of these platforms. They're like, oh, you want to do this? I'm done.
I asked people, Mike, and I said, are you guys as pissed off as I am on Facebook? Mike, I blame Facebook for this. I turned on Facebook and I blocked every news station. Every single news station. It took me 3 weeks.
Yep.
I'm almost news station free. Now they're trying with all the organizations. I'm blocking all those. And you know what? Finally, it's good again. And I'm not talking one party, Mike. I'm not talking one party. I'm talking everything.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that polluting fun.
What up, Alex?
The other thing too is I want to mention the Tesla is not doing well, but if you've looked at, I watch a lot of car companies because I got to buy a truck. And I've been watching the market now for 12 months. Do you know that they can't get rid of these cars? They can't give them away. They can't give away the truck. If you go to Detroit, and I asked someone in Detroit, and I said, is it true there's hundreds of thousands of Ford pickups in Detroit? He said, they're everywhere. They're parked everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just some places, everywhere. And so they can't get rid of them. And it doesn't matter the dealer, like all the American made trucks and cars, I think Nissan is down 80% in their profit. Ram, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, Mike, is down 69%.
Well, it's mostly because of the tariff shit, because the parts. Listen,
the CEO,
the
they just
parts
fired
come back and forth across the border. Like, you'll order the parts, it'll come over here, and you'll do some shit here in America to it. But then you got to send it back across the border for some other shit to be done to it. Then it has to come back across the border. So these things are getting tariffed back and forth. Like, it comes over here, it's got the high tariff. You send it back over there for them to do their shit to it, and then they send it back, it gets tariffed again. So just because of the extra tariffs is why the prices have gone so high on that shit, which is why the stocks on that shit is dropping.
Well, everything I'm aware of, Mike, and that may be true from what you've heard, but I've watched this now because I've been looking to get a new Toyota Tundra, right? And I'm not paying $80,000 for a truck. It's not going to happen. And it's been $80,000 now for 12 months, right? And so all these manufacturers have destroyed themselves, and it started in COVID. In my opinion, I think what's happening is everyone, you know what the middle finger you showed earlier?
This one?
The entire United States population. There's two segments now. There are all the people. They did an analysis, an evaluation. There is a 20% of the population that in the last year has pulled themselves out of ever buying a car again. They can't afford it. Nothing car, not even a partial. They just don't have any money. Then before that, Mike, what happened was after COVID, they dropped the units, and they decided that regardless of what we wanted, they were going to sell us high-end trucks and cars. Everyone stopped buying them, Mike.
Yeah, that's the problem that we always go through. We do this in a cycle. We go into the big old gas guzzler Humvee type vehicles. America. You know what I mean? America. We go into we want that big old gas guzzling Humvee. Then shit happens with the economy or whatever. Then we're like, oh, we want the Prius hybrid. You know what I mean? And then it goes back into, oh, the prices are low again. Let's get the Humvee. We go back and forth on that shit, man.
Right. And Realistic Fishing said everyone's broke.
Yeah, I highlighted that. Hey, but Alex, you need to buy a new boat. I gotta mess with them. You gotta buy another boat. You gotta have 5 boats. I love that dude. I'm telling you, he's spot on with his channel name.
Yep.
Realistic Fishing. As a matter of fact, I need to cut out my little video today. I finally did a keep it realistic clip. In that 45-minute video I posted today, there is one little segment where I say, this is Mike's fishing home. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic. And then I hold up a little tiny ass bluegill. I need to clip that out and send it to him so that I can actually have a keep it realistic video. You know what I mean? I love you, Alex, brother. You are the man. You really are. I'm not kidding. He said, fuck a new boat. Yeah, exactly. That was just me being funny. That was
Boats
just me being funny. Yes, fuck a new boat.
boats are expensive, man.
No, it's just people always fuck with him, especially in his comment section when he's bitching about a boat fishing on top of his
Yeah,
ass.
yeah.
There'll be like a boat come in and like cast right on top of his ass. So he'll comment about it or make a video about it. And a bunch of assholes will come in his comment section and talk shit. You're a little bitch. Quit bitching. Blah, 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 blah. So I just had to fuck with them and be funny
Well,
and say, buy a new boat. He's already got 4. Might as well get a 5th.
my problem, I think Todd was just mentioning, or realistic. Let me look back and find out who said it. Todd said there's a company opening up in Indiana that's going to make $28,000 trucks. My problem is that all the new trucks, all the new Ford 50s, I drive a 550 every day, Ford 550. It gets 4.5 miles a gallon, right? And it's a beast if you can keep it running. And I think we've got all the flaws worked out of it now. But my point is that Ford's trucks, they don't work anymore. They're not good trucks. And every mechanic would tell you that there's a lot of troubles going on. They won't hit, many of the motors will not hit 100,000 miles or will blow up at 100,000 and then it's $20,000.
That's why they call Ford found on the road dead.
Yep. 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 It's when I drive that thing, if I floor the 550, I can take on most any truck there is. Most anyone. It's a beast of power. And it's nice, but I wouldn't buy a Ford. I just had too many bad things happen with Ford. So I looked to Chevy, and I was just looking at Chevy a lot for the Chevy Silverado 1500 or 2500, and 2500s are $80,000, and I'm not spending that. Mike, I can't justify it. So, but I need a big engine because I need a big motor because I'm going to pull an RV, right? My Blabbin cabin, the small RV, the piece of crap that I drive. But I wanted to buy a decent truck to pull it and go around the country, and so I can fish with people. Who has $60,000 in this economy to do that? It's very few people.
That's why I said I can't pay $88 for StreamYard.
I'm not gonna pay that, Mike. Honestly,
I'm only on StreamYard because it's free right now.
Yeah,
I'm not paying $88 for StreamYard unless I get a whole bunch of memberships again, like I used to.
Mike, it's not. Tell me what would make StreamYard go from $28 to $88 and make it worth it?
Nothing.
Right, nothing.
Especially if this stupid thing stays in the way over here where I can't see chat. I'm telling you, I can only see one line of chat at a time. I have to highlight Top Project's name to see what he said. These gonna have window cracks, no radio, no paint. I don't know what that is, but
so they're gonna
anyway.
Yeah,
I couldn't even see that until I clicked his name. I see his name, but I can't see the chat. So I had to click it to be able to read it.
Right.
It's crazy. StreamYard is some bullshit right now.
Even Mike, even if they made that go away, it's still not worth $50 a month.
No. And it's definitely not worth $88. Fuck that. I'll go to vertical YouTube if that's the case.
Right. Or I'll hire a guy to set up my OBS, right? I'll set up OBS or something.
Now, the OBS is the shit. I know that for a fact. OBS is like the big deal. That's. But you got to know a lot about it to be able to work it.
Yeah, and I'm not there. I don't want to spend all my time doing this shit, Mike. I want to come on and have fun. I don't want to be.
Right, me too. That's why I'm looking at this. Like, what the fuck is this? I just want to sit here and chill, interact with my chat, have a good time, have some fun. No, I'm looking at this stupid share your referral link, blocking my chat screen.
And let me ask you something too, Mike, on this. YouTube, I think I said something the other day, and I said it. One of the comments that just comes out of your mouth. But I said a lot of people, and these are big channels. I know people with. I know a lot of people with 50, 100, 150,000 people, right? And one of the comments I made was that they're quitting. They're not coming on YouTube because no one can make any money anymore. It's there's too many content providers. Like, you turn on your content. Has anyone ever turned on their feed, and then all of a sudden on your feed it's overwhelmed with nonsense? It's not good
I
content.
see a lot of naked women cooking breakfast, and I don't understand that. Because I don't watch naked women cooking breakfast, but I do see a lot of those in my feed when I happen to come on YouTube and try to browse around and look around for a minute and see who's
Yeah,
doing what. If I want to see what Johnny Small Paper's doing, or what my CFF Jody is doing, or whatever else,
right.
or what Realistic Fishing is doing,
Hmm.
I'm seeing like naked Filipino woman cooking breakfast. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that has nothing to do with my interest. Why is there naked women cooking breakfast in my
Well,
feed?
Mike, if you did the
Well,
exact
not
same
naked,
content.
but half naked. Like, their breasts are like in the aprons. They have
Oh
no
yeah,
bra on.
yep, yep.
And I'm like, what is this? I don't understand.
But
I
it,
never click it,
yep.
but it keeps coming up.
And Realistic just said hot chicks have taken over every platform. Um, Guys are very
Yes,
desperate.
sir.
Guys
I
are
don't
very
know
desperate.
why.
And if I here, call me old and grumpy and
Whoops.
stupid. Just, you can call me whatever you want to. But if I see a channel, because Mike, if you grew breasts, looked good, and were a female, you would get double the views, if not quadruple. Period. There's no way you wouldn't. I watch channels. They don't do anything. All they do is wear no bra, wear a skimpy t-shirt, and walk around a lot. They walk around with their ass showing the camera, and they get
Mhm.
500,000 views. It's
I'll
unbelievable.
tell you a funny one. I'll tell you a funny one. You know Tinkerbell, right?
Yep.
We all know Tinkerbell. We love Tinkerbell. She is awesome as fuck. But
Yep.
she actually has a video from way, way back in the day where it was just that. She was basically naked with the apron, and she walked around and her booty was hanging out.
Oh,
And
I'm gonna
she
have
got
to.
a whole bunch of views, and yeah. It's probably one of her biggest videos ever, I swear. If you go over there and look at most popular, I bet her booty apron video is probably up there
Right.
as one of the most viewed videos.
Yeah. I I'm just old. I just
She
um.
did that once.
But Mike, don't. I come on here, and the only thing I want to see is my favorite people.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not into. Remember when we were mining? You were talking about mine. You were going after the numbers. I'll follow people all the time, but I won't do it like we did it. Remember when we were on it?
Hey,
When we were.
Moon.
Remember that one night when you gained 110 subscribers and
Moon
you
said
got.
he tried to go naked and it didn't work. His views went down.
Hey, Miami, how you doing?
No,
Yeah.
yeah. There's also been times like when I went on vacation that one year, the day I got monetized was the last day of my vacation. It was a great day. I had Wabash Nate up there. I had Alicia up there.
Yep.
I had like two other people up there. They came up and they fished during that day. We caught like 10 different species. It was a great fishing day, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
the last day of my vacation. That's actually the day I got monetized. 2 days later, I happened to meet RR and some of those other people, and I happened to do what I normally did and give them some money because I'm like, oh, these people need some money. They're good people,
Yep.
whatever. And I jumped up like 500 subscribers 2 days later. I was already fucking monetized though. And then people try to talk shit about me. I'm like, what are you talking about? I grinded my ass off. I got here. I made it. I was here. These people are just like you when I donate $20 to you. They're the same thing if I donate 20 to them. I'm doing it because I like what I'm seeing. I
Mhm.
enjoy what they're doing, and I
Right.
technically know that my money actually helps them way more than they helped you. So what the fuck? In my
Well,
opinion,
no,
I didn't get the whole
I
hubbub
don't
about
disagree.
that.
I don't disagree with anything you just said. I agree 100% with what you just did. And if people have a problem with that, they're going to have a problem with anything. You know, Mike, they didn't like you for another reason. They didn't like you. It's not because you had extra subscribers. I hear this. There's a channel. I'm going to put it this way. They're not even in this category. They have 186,000 subscribers, right? And they don't get any more views than you or I right now. And we haven't been on for a year and a half.
Mine are really down right now. I only got
And
5
I
people in here.
trust,
There used to be 50.
well, I trust this person implicitly in not buying people.
Yeah.
And so what's the cause of it? And one person made a comment, and I said to him, I said, you're looking at it this the wrong way. Why does it bother you if someone has numbers? If you look at their channel and you think there's something funny about it, just keep it to yourself. It's who cares? Who cares?
Yeah,
If they can live
that's
with
my
it, that's
philosophy.
fine.
I don't ever care unless somebody makes it personal.
Yep.
Like I said, with that dude who said, I block anybody who subscribes to those Filipino channels. I unsubscribe from anybody who supports those Filipino
Right.
channels. That's why I mentioned that. It doesn't have anything to do with me personally. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what your, thing is or blah blah blah. But if you're gonna say that I automatically block those people, but yet you're in here trying to win a prize when I'm doing a giveaway, you just lied your fucking ass off.
But but
So
Mike,
that's why I gotta block people like that. Like I'm like, you're lying, like literally lying. I automatically block people who support Filipino people, which I do. So he should have automatically blocked me. But because I was doing a giveaway, he was in here trying to win free shit. That's when I'm like, nah, brother, you
right,
know,
right.
blocking your ass right now. You can't win no free shit if you're blocked.
Even big channels fall off too. Sometimes the niche just fades. Yes, you know, here's I don't have any answers. I don't know if Mike does either. You know, I think that's a pretty wise channel that niches. But I've watched fishing channels. Fishing is a diehard, a very American. It's like baseball. It's like hunting, right? It's never going to go away. What you might find is that certain segments fall off a little bit, right? But fishing's not going to fall off. But what I do, like peppers and stuff, I don't get why anyone will watch any of it. But I think the whole thing is that it goes up and down. I don't worry about what other channels do. I'm here to watch people succeed. Mike, I've had some really good things happen to me in my life. I don't want to see people fail. I want to do everything I can, like you do, to help people succeed. That's it.
Right.
I
Try to help people reach their potential. That's why I always play that stupid opening that
Yep.
John Parker gave me. Like I mean, I'm calling it stupid now, but it's not stupid. It really is true. Like we are stronger together
Yep.
as long as people are real. It's that fake shit that gets me put off.
But your family,
But when
Mike.
you're real and you just want to be yourself and
Yep.
you just want to do what you want to do and keep it, not to steal his phrase, but keep it realistic.
Moon says something
Um,
pretty significant here, Mike.
that's what it should always be about. And
Moon says
that's the people that when I find, like, I just found a new girl the other day. I started sharing her out a couple of days ago.
Yep.
She seems to be just like most of us that are just being themselves, just being real, getting out there like, hey, I'm gonna try to catch fish today. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Right.
But let me throw this float out there with a worm on it and see if I can catch fish. Let me throw this crankbait out there and see if I can catch fish. Whatever. She's awesome.
Yep.
I started seeing her a couple of days ago. I can't think of her name right now, but she's up in Michigan. I know that. She's up in the upper Michigan. And I like her. She just seems to be like, hey, I'm just being me. I'm out here. She's got a couple catchphrases that she has. And so, yeah, she seems cool.
So listen to what Moon says. Moon says everyone went back to work. Less time to watch videos.
Yeah, I see that. It's right above realistics, but I can't highlight it because for some reason
That's,
it ain't
what do you think of that?
highlighting.
I think that's a pretty wise comment.
Yeah, it's not highlighting for some reason. I'm trying to. Let me there it is.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's a really fair comment. And I think a lot of, you know what I've also noticed? The last bunch of people that got everything for free, remember they don't have to have the number of subscribers to get the community tab and all this stuff. They all left because they were
Oh my God, yeah.
disenfranchised.
It was such a struggle just to get to the community tab back in the day.
Yep.
You had to have 500 just
Right.
for the community tab.
Right.
1,000 to be monetized plus the hours. My hours were never an issue. I had over 130,000 watch hours before I got to my 1K subscribers. So
Right.
I didn't need the hours because I was up here 8 hours a night, every single night, Monday through Monday.
But we
So
were
my
in a
hours
fight.
were good.
But we were all in it together.
Yep.
Moon was, I was. I don't go to Moon's channel. Moon knows that. I don't go to his channel, and I don't even know what Moon's channel's about. And this is the honest to God truth, Mike. I was going to cover this as a topic on my channel. I don't go to Moon's channel because I don't go to Moon's channel. I can't get to anyone else's channel right now. I'm overloaded. And I don't know if anyone else is the same way, but I get to the point where I can't take on another channel because all it means is my support is bullshit. Does that make any sense? I go
Oh,
to
that
the
makes
channels and
absolute
I leave.
sense.
I go to the channel and I leave. That's the only thing I can do by keep on going to people's channels. So what I have to do is I finally figured out I'm only going to work 300 channels, 200 channels. That's it. Maybe. I can't do any more.
I don't even do as much as that anymore. I'll still go to the channels, but I don't even comment. Like, I literally still go to Retired Rick's and watch him sometimes on Hump Day. Like, I think tonight is actually Hump Day, so I might be live while Rick's live. I'm not for sure. I just decided to pop the fuck up. So, but I'll go there and I'll literally watch and I'll listen and I won't fucking say a word. I just don't have the time or the energy to try to talk during those live feeds anymore. But there's been times where like I've gone in, I've listened, I've been there, and then I'll reach out to somebody who happened to have been there. Like one night, not Catfish Dog, I almost said Catfish Dog, but River Rat. One night River Rat was showing off a rod holder thing that he had done. And so I messaged him. I didn't comment during the live.
Right.
I didn't say a fucking word. I was there for 2.5 hours. I gave my support. I was there 2.5 hours. I listened in bed.
Yep.
And then later messaged River Rat and said, hey, I really like that rod holder you showed off last night on Retire Rick show.
Right.
And he said, oh, thank you. Now, that shows I definitely was there. Like, I never talked. I never interacted. I never said a fucking word in that show. But River Rat knows I was there for sure because I said, hey, I really like that rig that you showed off, that rod holder that you made. That was a cool rod holder because it was a cool part of the show.
Yep.
I do that with Jody a lot too. I'll go in there. There's a lot of times I'm watching Jody. I don't fucking talk while I'm there, but I'm there, you know?
I do a lot of listening. I don't go into chats all the time now. But I'm listening, and a lot of people might watch on their smart TV, which is another thing. You can't interact the same way. Yeah, so I agree, and we're getting some good comments here. Let me see. River said Moon over Miami says he's deleted a lot of dead channels that he subbed to. But for me, I've had to come to the realization, Moon and Mike and everyone else, that there are an equal number of channels that I like, and there's an equal number of channels that I haven't been to on a regular basis at all that I haven't given a chance to. And so I've got to figure a better way to work that. But I think you're right, Mike. I don't think I have the energy. I don't know if I think it's energy. Maybe that's what it is.
That's basically all it comes down to. Like, I still watch a lot of people that I've always watched. I just don't fucking comment and get into the chat. Like, I'll still watch and listen and give the support that way, where like I'm a body, I'm in there, I'm watching, they get their hours from it. They get my like. I'll click the like button. I'll click the little stupid heart. If there's an option for a heart, I'll click a heart. But I don't fucking talk. Because the minute I say, hey, what's going on, y'all? Well, there's going to be about 30 people who recognize me and want to say hi. Now I have to respond 30 fucking times, or else I'm an asshole if I don't respond back.
Yep.
I just don't fucking talk. I'm there. I'm still liking Retire Rick. I'm still watching Retire Rick. I'm still liking Jody, my CFF. Occasionally, I will say hi really quick and then be like, oh, I'm going to bed or whatever. So they think I'm going to bed, but I'm still there for another hour listening or watching or whatever else. But they think I'm gone to bed. So I don't have to talk anymore. But I still love
I'm
these
doing
people.
The same thing.
They are real people. I love them. I love their supporters. I love the people that are there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sit there and get stuck in a 45-minute back and forth. Hello. I want to just say, hi, everybody. How's it going? Love you guys. Gonna go to bed. See you later.
Yep. And well, we've been around the block so many times. I can go in a chat now, and so can you. Anywhere our family goes, right? And a lot of people know you, and so it's not an easy task coming and going at all. It's a 20.
If you say hi once in a channel that's high volume and they know you, you got like 50, 60, 70 people trying to shout you out, and they all want you to shout them back out. I'm just like, I just ain't got the energy for that shit these days.
Yeah, realistic. Miami's one of the better supporters out there. I see them everywhere. And Mike would attest to that. Miami's a great supporter. I never supported him back, and it's not. There's nothing. That
Alex!
Miami came in at the end of my swing into building my channel.
Are you talking about Moon over Miami?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Alex, Moon over Miami is he's
a really good supporter.
I can agree with Johnny. I've never been to his channel either, hardly. Maybe once or twice, but not. I have not supported Miami, Moon over Miami. I have not supported him fully either.
And it's not fair.
And it's not because I'm a jackass. It's just I don't get out there that much. But Moon Over Miami does not give a fuck. When he likes you, he's coming to support you. He's coming in, he's liking, he's commenting, he's saying, hey, he's sharing. Yeah, Miami is a great supporter of a lot of people. I'm talking a lot. I've seen him as some of the most obscure channels that I follow.
Yep, exactly right.
He's everywhere.
They're good. That's when you know they're good.
Yeah.
And
I'll go to a channel where only 3 people that I know will be there. Moon Over Miami is one of them.
I agree. And
Gandalf, what's going
Gandalf,
on, brother?
how you doing, bud? So, guys, it's in many times because we get and for all the people that have been around for a while, you'll understand. Maybe I hope I'm making my point clear. It is not the person or the content that you haven't gone to their channel. It's not. It is absolutely how you manage your time making content, being live, and trying to be in everyone's live and also their chats and watching their videos. You have to call uncle. It has nothing to do with the channel. I don't even know what, like I said, I don't even know what the people I haven't been to's channel has content. And even the ones, there's some I really like. Like, I'm going to tell you, National Parks Princess is one I really like. I tell her a lot of good
things. I remember that name.
Yep. And you know how many times I've been to her channel? 30. I can't, Mike, I can't get there. I can't do it. It's either that or look at my grandkids' eyeballs and play with them.
Right.
With my grandkids.
You want to play with the grandkids.
Right. Right. And I'm going to tell you, when I explain what I do in the next 8 months, it's all going to make sense. But there's only a limited amount of anything that we all have. And it's not the person. Now, if someone pisses me off, they get one chance with me, period. One chance. That's it. Never going to get another one. And that's just me, because...
No, it's not just you, Johnny. That's also me. Yeah. That's why I've blocked so many people from here.
Right.
I have literally blocked people who probably lost me another 20 to 30 subscribers because that person says, oh, that motherfucker blocked me. Like, but that's the thing. You get to be yourself here. But when yourself gets to that point where it crosses the line, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. You might want to at least not talk about that here. And then you do it again. That second time, your ass is toast. And then when your ass is toast, all of a sudden you tell all your friends. So your friends want to follow you because you're supposedly their leader. And I lose people that way.
Fluff just entered the house, Mike.
But that shit don't matter to me. Just like Alex said a little while ago, it's dog eat dog out here and yada, yada, yada. You know me, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy. There's only 8 people on my screen apparently up here. Mm-hmm. I am happy as fuck with those 8 people. I'm happy as hell having a good conversation with good friends. I don't need the 500 people in my chat. I don't need the $5,000 a month in my YouTube. You know what I mean?
Mike, can I throw something out here for conversation? I'm very curious what other people have.
Feel free, throw it up.
Yep. Hey, Fluff, great seeing you. Fluff and stuff.
Yeah, Fluff. I saw her come in. I highlighted that. Fluff and stuff.
And if there's a person that's earned my love from across the ocean, right? It's Fluff. You could listen to her and you cannot not like her.
No, Fluff is awesome.
And if I could get to her as much as I like her, I would be there every program. The problem is that my schedule is the opposite of everyone else.
Well, especially her. She's way over there.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll tell you something, Johnny. Let me tell you how far back me and Fluff go.
Yeah.
Fluff and stuff knew me before you did.
Yep.
Fluff and Stuff knew me when she had like maybe 12 subscribers.
Well, Mike, we fought.
Way back.
We were all fighting at the same time. And you were ahead of. I could tell the story, Mike. It's so significant in my life.
It's so significant his camera blacked out.
It's so significant in my YouTube life. And
he said, "Ooh, Vegemite."
Everything else went out, and it was
he found
all
the Vegemite video
because God leads me around to places, and it's nothing in my life is by chance at all. And it's all preordained. I was supposed to meet Mike. I was supposed to meet Robbie. I was supposed to meet Lance. And from those people,
oh my God, Lance McCool guy. You talking about Lance McCool guy?
And you were far ahead of me. Your channel had 300 or 400 people. I remember
Lance McCool guy. Lance McCool guy literally commented on my very first short ever.
But here's the question I have for everyone in chat, Mike, and YouTube. My fear is I have seen some channels go vertical streaming, right? The YouTube stream. And I have seen them lose 90% to go to their channel. And now it's people I don't recognize and I have no interest in meeting.
Yeah, I don't want to go to this vertical shit, but I might have to for a little while.
I'm curious what the chat says. Because is it just me, or when you meet a person and you know their family and you go in there and you see it and there's like 20, 30 people, 40 people, maybe even 100, but you know the people, right? They're not just showing up out of nowhere.
Right, it's people you know.
Yes.
It's family. It's brotherhood and sisterhood and friendship.
Yep. Because I just don't understand. I've seen these people do it, Mike. Now they have some of them have 300 people in their chats, and it's no fun anymore.
That's why I said I don't need 500 unless it's 500 people that know each other, that are having a good time, and we can consistently flow. That's fine. But if it's 500 people that nobody knows and they're not hardly talking to each other and they don't have that familiar aspect to hanging out, what's the fucking point?
Right. Yeah. And Mike, my problem, I give instructions when I do a live. Anyone with no subscribers and no content is blocked immediately. And because they have no commitment to the platform. There's no commitment of that person to doing what's right or wrong. That person comes on, they have no identity, right? So they can come in and they can shit all over your live stream. They can call everyone names. They can do.
That's where I expect the moderators to handle that shit.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But I'm really strict anymore because of that. Anyway, I think I'm just curious. Fluff says the same thing. Yeah, Fluff says she agrees with that. Gandalf, have a great day.
To answer your question, Alex, a vertical live is what YouTube basically makes you do now. If you're not using a third-party platform or whatever, YouTube is kind of making this shit look like TikTok. It's a vertical live. It's a small, tall box. So it basically looks like TikTok. And apparently it gets a lot more viewers and a lot more activity, but it's also from younger people. And then you also get a lot of trolls in there, supposedly.
Yep. And a lot of people that just come in there and fling shit everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The trolls.
Yeah.
So you got to have some moderators if you're going live on YouTube and you get that vertical live.
Yep.
Your moderators better be in full force and be ready to handle the business.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it to be I find I'm very set in my ways. Maybe I'm just older, but I'm set in my ways. I like.
Well, shit, we got Corpin. What's up, Corpin?
Hey, Carpin, how you doing? Good seeing you.
There's another Australian brother right there.
Yep. And by the way, realistic, Fluff does fishing, ocean fishing. And
Is it just me or did he freeze up? I think he froze up. He's like, you froze up, Johnny, unless it's me. Is it me? I don't know. It looks like I'm still moving. Johnny has his hand on his cheek like this and ain't moved. Is it me or Johnny? I'll be back if it's you. I mean, I'll be back if it's me. Only he frozen? Alright. What up? Look at my ugly mug. Johnny gone. Where you at, Johnny? Where you at? It looks like he's trying to come back.
no, I was just curious what everyone's. I think that was on my side, Mike. I think that was on.
Oh, it was on your side. They're like, yeah. It's only him frozen.
Yeah. No, I think it's me. We live next to a mountain with a cell tower, and you would, Mike, you know how it is. You stand in next to a cell tower, and it sucks. So it's like it's one of those things where you can't do anything about it. So are you still? By the way, are you still working at the place that you worked at when you left? Okay.
Yeah, I think I talked about it the last time I went live. Basically, I said, fuck this place. I got pissed off. I walked the fuck off the job, which I've never done in my life. But I just walked off. I yelled at the manager. I said, I'm fucking sick of your shit. I'm sick of hearing this shit. And I walked off and I quit. Like literally in the middle of my shift, walked off the line, left. I took a little vacation, about a month and a half, just to get my mind right and get myself straight, and kind of was like, all right, I'm ready to get back to work. Before I went anywhere else, I went back there and said, look, if y'all have me back, I'll come back. Let's talk about a schedule. Let's get this situated. And they said, oh shit, yeah, we'd love to have you back. Even though I walked out on her ass.
But Mike, they probably
they said, yeah, we'd love to have you back. So I'm back there. I'm back at the same place. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back, Johnny. Let me block my microphone so y'all don't hear it. I'll be right back.
You got it. Guys, I have not been on a live for 7 months. I refuse to do it. One of the few channels I actually go on is Mike's. And I won't get on panel with everyone. I get on panel with very few people. And it's not personal with me. It's just, you know, when you're doing your lives, you have a way to do stuff and all that. But it's great seeing everyone here. And it's great to see people come to support Mike. Because Mike is the beginning to a lot of the people that we all know, and we come and go. But Mike is the axle in the middle, all the spokes, and that go out everywhere. Because Mike was always consistent in his behavior. I heard Mike go off, lose his shit one night, and I was trying to mediate it, and there was no stopping Mike. And in a matter, I think 2 weeks, Mike was back to Mike. but it was Mike is the beginning. A lot of the connections people had, and it was just because you know why I think your channel works so well, Mike, is because your channel was neutral.
Generally,
it was neutral. Yeah, you could come and have fun, but there was no attacking each other.
Oh no, I wouldn't put up with that. Even though I am who I am, and my Facebook shows that, people get pissed off at my Facebook because that's where I kind of let loose and do or say what I want to say. But when it comes to my fucking YouTube, wait a minute, hold on, we got somebody else in the panel down here. Oh snap!
I had to learn.
Look at this sexy motherfucker. Oh, he fell off.
Who is it? Who is it?
Mr. Duggar made an appearance and it fell off.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways, what I'm saying is, when it comes to my Facebook, I've had some people get really pissed off over there. And fine, I get it. You don't agree with me over there? Fine. But that's not where my YouTube is. My YouTube is like, we're just here to have some fucking fun. Let's shoot the shit. Let's maybe have some disagreements occasionally, but let's keep this shit fucking real. You know, let's just have a good time. I think he's trying to come back up.
You know, Mike, I don't interact with you on Facebook because you like politics, right? And I'm trying to get away from politics.
What the? What up, Duggar?
I want to tell you,
fellas.
There is no better.
Look at his naked ass. He's naked. He won't show us, but he's naked. I can see his shoulders. I can see his shoulders. He's naked.
He's wearing Stars and Stripes Speedo right now.
Right.
I'm naked as fuck.
He's out there doing the Daisy Dude tournament, even though I haven't done the Daisy Dude tournament
I'm gonna helicopter you. We'll keep it up. I'll helicopter your ass. Come on.
Hey, have a good night, Todd. Have a great night, Todd.
Have a good night, Todd. Thanks for those stickers again, brother. Well, I'm gonna do the proper video eventually, but thanks for those stickers again.
Wow.
You know, if one of the greatest people on YouTube to have a conversation with are the two people that are on panel right now.
Thank you, Cuddles.
You know, first of all, when Mike gets loaded, we have to slow him down. Am I right? Am I right, Doug's? Am I right?
Yeah, I call him Captain Four-Loco.
Yeah. But
when I get that Four Loco going too hard, y'all gotta say something.
No, but see,
Mike, go take a nap.
But you know what I use Duggar as all the time, and Mike too. When you get people on that aren't fighting for time because you like each other so much, you want to give them a chance to talk. That's when the audience loves it, because it's actually some of the conversations we've had are amazing.
Oh.
And everyone in chat, you know, there's suave moments, there's intelligent moments, there's Mike going off moments, there's Jeff, will you shut the fuck up moments, and then there are the moments when the whole audience starts pile driving all three of us.
You know what I love is, honestly, there's been nights up here where you guys are like, shut the fuck up. And you know what? I fucking do. Because I'm like, you know what? I need to right now.
But Mike, it wasn't that.
But think about other people. If you do that on some people's channels, they'll be like, who the fuck you think you are? They're going to kick you off panel right away. No,
but Mike, everyone loved you. It's not that it's not that you were being a prick. You were just going off on a point, and it was like a half hour, and everyone likes you, so it's not a problem. It's but Doug's, you know, he can only sit quiet for about 20 minutes, and he's
Carpet says he likes me for my little rod.
Dude, every time everybody starts talking all over themselves, it just melts my brain, dude. It makes me want. I'll just leave, you know. I won't say bye to that. I'll just bye. Boom.
But that's what I always refer to you to.
Look at this shit. We got Wendy in the house, 35 months.
Always refer to you to when I'm doing conversations. It is the most secure group of people ever to have a conversation with. It is actually, it's conversation. You're not competing for time. I can't believe it's unbelievable to have a group of people that aren't cutting themselves off and everyone needs to talk. Although I will say, when you have a panel of 10 people, it's hell.
We can go there.
Yeah. I've had those big panels back in the past, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, that's
tough. Right. You used to focus it. Do you guys remember Mondays when it wasn't Monday Mayhem, it was Monday Focus, remember? I used to have my members, I would only allow 2 people up as members at a time so that there'd be 3 of us. Those 2 members could talk a bunch about themselves, and then I would get them out and rotate up 2 more members and let them talk about themselves. It used to be Members Monday Focus. Then I changed it to Monday Mayhem.
You had to, but it was usually mayhem.
But yeah, eventually I'll probably get back to trying to get more members up, and then I'll have a members day at least once a month, but maybe once a week again, like I used to. I even have a hat. I created a hat called Members Focus Monday.
Did you get your house paid off, Bubba?
Yeah, the house is paid off. I gotta pay taxes next month. I've been saving a chunk out of my paycheck for the last 7 paychecks.
I remember you about, I'm gonna
because I gotta pay
off,
taxes next month.
My girl's gonna take care of me. What happened to all that? You got fidgeting at home, nothing to do.
Yeah, she's still doing well, but she also owns her own business, and she has to pay $13,000 in taxes. So I'm paying the taxes on the house, and she's paying her taxes for the business that she's running.
Well, you went back to work with your old restaurant?
Yeah, I walked out on her ass, but when I decided to go back to work, I went there first and said, "Hey, if you want me back, I'll come back." And they said, "Hell yeah, come on back."
Well, dude, when you can,
that's how you know you're a good employee. If your ass can walk out on them and then go back and be like, "Hey, do you want me?" and they go, "Yeah."
It's very hard to find good help.
I was working at Bennigan's at the Galleria.
I walked out on a fucking Friday night too. It was busy as hell when I walked out.
I was working for Bennigan's at the Galleria. I was running a saute in the grill all by myself, And this place was rock, dude. We had people making sandwiches and other kind of salads and all kinds of shit. But we finally got a decent expediter in there. But they hired a new assistant manager, right? And bro, we were in the weeds. I had tickets across my board, and I had them down to the floor coming out, But I had everything coming off. And he come back in there, and he started hollering at me about an undercooked steak. I hit him right in the face with my hat. I said, "Fuck you!" And I turned around, and I started walking down the line. And my boy, the other assistant manager, me and him were buddies. And he's going, Doug, what are you doing? What are you doing? I go, fuck him. He don't come back here hollering about an undercooked steak. They wanted it medium rare. That fucking steak's medium rare. And I just kept on fucking walking. And everybody goes, no, Doug, no. And I, fuck you. He, come on, bro. He grabbed a cigarette. He gave me a cigarette, put me in this room. And then he brought this other assistant manager in here. He goes, you see that guy right there? He's worth twice as much as you are. Don't you ever talk to him unless he talks to you first.
Good.
And I was smoking my cigarette, and I said, how they do it in there? And he goes, it's a fucking mess. And I said, I want a $1.50 raise, or I'm still gonna go, because I ain't gonna work with people like this. I got my $1.50 raise, went back to my fucking station, knocked my shit out,
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people think it's easy to just go in and cook, but when you're cooking and you're feeding, you got $100,000 worth of food coming out of your station a week. That's that's cooking there, buddy.
Hey, listen.
Especially shorter order cooks that cook to order. Like, it's not a set menu like, oh, course 1 is this, course 2 is this, course 3 is that. No, when it's you got 150 people walk in their restaurant and start just ordering off
All
the
kinds of
whole menu, that shit's crazy.
we had saute and grilled. It's usually another cook there, but I could run saute and grill by myself. I get bored if I just had to do grill, you know. So I'd do saute and grill, and then when I had my fry guy, my sandwich guy, my dessert guy, and man, we had a team. We had a team. We could sling some food, but a
Yeah,
lot of
see,
people
normally I do grill, saute, and sandwich and wraps.
I
Like,
couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I
because
couldn't
most
do
of
that.
the sandwiches go on the grill.
Well,
So I
they
gotta
came over
cook
to the grill. I had to
all the
do them
grill shit, like
sandwiches.
burger, steak, salmon, all that shit.
He
Then I
let us.
gotta cook all the sandwiches, all the wraps.
Well, you know, he'd prep it for me, you know, so I could
Then we
like
got the fry
break
side,
down
the fry
whatever, you
shit.
know.
Hey guys, I'll be back in 5. Hang in there.
We had a
All right.
broiler. We had a broiler, a big grill. They'd come in there, and that son of a bitch would just be full, you know. And I'd still put diamonds on the steak when they went out, you know. So
Yeah, you get them cross marks on the
yeah,
steak.
yeah,
Yeah, he called them diamonds. Cross marks.
diamonds. Yeah,
You
they look
cook
like
it, you
diamonds.
cook
Man.
it
They
this way, then you
like
turn it and cook it that way. You get them cross marks.
yeah. But you know, I don't think I've ever uh, undercooked a steak before. You know, that's somebody asked medium rare. You know, and I know that's the first thing you learn. You know, I could touch a steak and tell what
Yeah.
what texture it is.
Well, I
But
always try
I
to
cooked
teach
the first.
people
I
when
told
I
him, I
try
said,
to teach people how to cook a burger or a steak, I'll tell them when it starts bleeding on its own without pressing it, that's a perfect medium. So if
"Mhm,
you can squish it out real quick and make it a medium well within like 5 seconds afterwards, but when that blood starts coming up out of that steak or that burger, that's a perfect medium. Get it off. If
he
they
gets
want a
first."
medium, get it off right then and there.
Yeah,
If they want a medium well, put it on a flat top, give it a quick squish. It'll be medium well within 5 seconds.
well, I seen you been getting out there, getting after little fish, and have you hung a big fish yet? I seen you catch that perch in that pollywog or a mudcat.
Yeah, no, I ain't caught no big fish yet.
You know, I tell you, they're in there though. 'Cause I remember you catching that big son of a bitch.
Yeah, they're in there, but yeah,
That's it.
I ain't
That's
caught no big fish yet this year. But I haven't
it.
been out that much either. And usually when I go, I've been using a little rod for my main enjoyment, and then the last couple times I did throw out at least one Uncle Lou rod with big bait on it to try to catch one. But so far, no big fish yet in
Oh yeah,
2025 here.
my big rods are going to be out every time. After I catch my bait, it's on.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. But so far, nothing's been hitting the big bait. Like the other day, I went out there and I caught a bluegill. I chopped his head off, locked him on there, put him out there, had him out there for about an hour and a half. Then I decided, oh, let me go ahead and cut up this bullhead. I put the bullhead on there, threw him out. He was out there for about an hour and a half. No bites. So, yeah,
Get
no big
get
fish yet.
catch, catch perch about that big.
It'll
Put
be
him under a
coming
bob.
eventually, but
Put him underneath the bobber, man, and let him wander around the corners of your mind with that. I love the big cut bait, and I love a big old live perch. You know,
yeah.
you got any kind of sticks over there, man. It's fun to watch that bobber. I have a couple of big bobbers. The only thing that's gonna pull that thing under is a real fish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
That's what I did a couple of years ago. I had that big old float that Avid gave me.
yeah,
Avid gave me I think it's the Patriot James float. He gave me
yeah,
that big old
them
float.
are perfect size floats for big fish.
And that thing is fun. Because when
Yeah.
it went under, I was like, "Oh shit!"
You know that was the one you was gonna
I
catch.
got a
Too.
video of that when I was like, "Oh, y'all don't know, but I got a whole bluegill over there, and that float just went under." And I went running for it.
You and Rick haven't. You and Rick ain't hooked up this year yet. Retired Rick.
What's up?
I said you haven't fished with retired Rick this year.
No, and he's been out there crushing them too.
Yeah, that's what they can say.
Yeah,
I like
I
old
ain't
Rick.
been out there on the boat with him yet. I need to try to contact him next time I can get out there and be like, "Hey, you going out today?" And try to get out there with him.
Hi, Winders. Good to see Wendy. Although we don't really ever get to see her.
Yeah, he's been crushing them. So is River Rat. River Rat been crushing a bunch of
River
big
Rat.
ass fish.
River Rat, Agent 3030. He been tearing it
Yeah,
up.
Agent 3030 been on them.
That's my boy there. But yeah, man, I wouldn't go near that lake if I didn't have my big poles out. How many poles can you use?
Well, some people say two, but I don't know. I normally be out there with 3 or 4, and I ain't never had nobody fuck with me about it. But I get a lot of comments in my comment section where people are like, "You had an illegal rod out there." Like when I caught that 40-pound catfish, somebody said it was an illegal rod because I had multiple rods out there. But
Just just
I don't
just
see
look.
no sign on that lake that says 2 rods, so I don't know where that comes from.
But
But a lot of people
anywhere
say
else
it.
you can have as many as you want, right? In your state.
I don't know. A lot of people say 2 rods. As far as I knew, when I looked at the DNR thing, it said you can have up to 50 hooks,
Well,
but
that's
you
usually a
have
trout
to,
line.
after a certain amount of hooks, you supposedly have to like put your name and your address on those extra rods or whatever. But it
No,
said 50 hooks. But
that's that's a
But I
truck.
get a lot of people in the comment section telling me, "Oh, you can only use 2 rods on that lake." I'm like, "Shit." Well, I've been fishing here since I was fucking 15 off and on. I went to Peoria for a little while and came back, but I've always had at least 3 to 5 rods in that lake, and ain't nobody ever said shit to me. Even
You,
cops and the DNR people when they come up, ain't nobody ever said shit to me.
all you got to
Except
do is
for you got a
look a
fishing
little bit.
license. I show them that fishing license. They go okay, and they walk away.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we're allowed 2 here, and you got to pay for your second.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got Verizon Johnny back in the house. Can you hear me now?
Ain't
We hear you. Well, now he just dropped off. Let me drop that link again. Oh wait, never mind. He's coming back up.
I don't know. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, guys.
No, you're good. You said, "Can we hear you?" We said,
Yeah,
"Yeah," and then you fell off.
I couldn't hear you. My cell signal's not that great here. It's amazing. I live in California, right? Everything works great in California. But anyway, let me listen up and I'll catch up on your conversation here.
We're talking
That
about how many
fishing
rods
channel,
we
what's
can
up?
use.
Oh, Fishing Channel. Welcome on in.
And speaking of which, sorry guys, I can't see the chat except for one at a time. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Y'all know I like to shout you out. But I saw that fishing channel there. All that fluff and stuff is still back
Later,
there.
Fluff.
Yeah.
She's got to go. She's going to head out.
Bye, Fluffy.
See you later,
Speak
Fluffs.
with you.
Yep. Thanks for
Hey,
stopping
Wendy.
by, Fluff.
Gandalf, my heroes there.
Gandalf. Wendy. All you guys. Thank you so much. It's a random ass pop up for me. I'm surprised anybody was here. So the fact that I've had between 8 and 12 people, had a few awesome people up here on panel. Appreciate it. Got a
Yes,
couple super
Wendy.
chats and memberships earlier. Thank you guys for that. Welcome back, Johnny.
Yeah, it's good seeing everyone.
Yeah, there's a bunch of old school. Some of the people.
What are you eating? Some pistachios?
I am. My wife likes pistachios, and I always eat them.
I actually love pistachios.
Yeah, I do too.
It's no fun if they're if they're out of the shell.
My daughter had a 30-pound bag of pistachios. I ate the whole damn thing one night when I was fucking high as hell. That's one thing that I might bring here, but I'm not for sure because, oh my God, I laugh my ass off. I can't control it. I get the giggles. But I'm almost thinking about like Toke It Up Tuesdays where I just smoke some weed before I go live.
I didn't know you got high, Mike.
No, well, I didn't for a long time. But because of my backaches and things from work, I started getting back into the edibles like the brownies and the gummies and shit like that. But lately, what I've been doing is before I go to bed, I roll me a cigarette in my cigarette machine like I always do, but I give it a layer of green nuggets on top.
Yep.
So I'm basically rolling a spliff, a cigarette marijuana. And I roll that and I smoke it. But then I go lay down, and before I can crash out, if I'm watching something on TV where my lady is still awake and she happens to try to talk to, like, fuck, I just lose my shit. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm just like, like I can't stop laughing. And then she'll start laughing, and I laugh more at her. And yeah, I'll be there laying there. I want to go to sleep, but for about an hour to an hour and a half, I'm just fucking laughing my face off. So I don't know if YouTube would be ready to see me get high every Tuesday, but I just thought it'd be a funny show. Call it Token Tuesday, where I toke up before going live, and then whatever happens, happens.
Well, I don't mess with that marijuana stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I do.
you turn that camera on, and I bet you got a big fat blunt hanging out your mouth right now.
I do not. See, I got a pipe.
He put it down. You saw his hand move real quick. He brought it down. It was up here.
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
But yeah,
Dude,
yeah, like I said, I started with
If
the
you make
gummies
it.
and shit, but yeah, lately I've been smoking
I don't like
big
gummies,
green
man.
nuggets because it's legal here, so no worries, you know what I mean? So I've been smoking some big old green nuggets with my last cigarette of the night before I go to bed. But yeah, I usually end up laying there for about an hour and a half, just laughing my ass off. Even if she's snoring, I'm like laughing at her snoring. It's crazy.
I got a friend. That's the only way he smokes weed with tobacco.
Deadpool? What?
Hey.
Hey, Dad.
What up, little bro?
Hey, man. Good seeing you, brother.
I smoke weed with
She
weed.
said the bed is still lights out.
What'd you say, Duggar?
I smoke weed with weed. I'm putting no tobacco in it.
Hey, see, I'm still a rookie. I smoke weed with tobacco. But I ain't gonna
I
lie.
don't like
It feels
gummies
good going to bed. I go to bed and I'm just laying there. I'm like, I'm feeling good. The muscles start relaxing.
I don't like gummies and them cookies and shit because I'm not the one that made them. I don't know what the dose is really going to be. I don't know if I need to pack a luggage, if I'm going to take a trip or what. But that's why I love the taste of weed. And especially some good skunker weed, I love that shit. But I live in a place where I've got like 20, 30 friends. That's what they do for a living is grow weed. And I've been growing weed here since the 90s. And I've
Wait a
got
minute. You've been growing weed since the 90s and you sent me a knife? Come on. When you sent me some
well,
seeds, send me some seeds.
that's illegal. It's actually legal. It's actually
Doug is
illegal for me to send weed through the
Shit, it's
post
legal
office and
here.
shit.
Send me some
So,
seeds. I'll start a
yeah, but it's
garden.
still a federal
I'll
crime to
call it Mr.
send it
Dogger's
through the
garden.
mail. Hey, I haven't paid for no weed at least 20 years, dude. Unless I want to stop and get something different. I'll stop every once in a while. I'll be on the road, forgot to take mine, and maybe grab
Happy
me a hooter.
birthday, Bill.
Belated birthday. He didn't have a birthday. That was his. He evolved. He didn't just. He wasn't born. He was evolving.
Did you say
Man.
Mike was born bald?
No, but he was born ugly. He was born 2 times
Hell
ugly.
yeah, I was. Motherfuckers didn't know where to slap me. They said, is that his ass or his face?
Yeah. He was born with a full set of teeth, just like Jethro Bodine.
Hey, at least I keep your trolls away or entertain.
You
Mr.
damn sure
Duggar has a
do.
picture of me that I did during a live that keeps his trolls away or lets him know,
May,
yes, they're
may I
definitely a troll because they're like,
may
oh,
I ask
you're
to see my
sexy.
picture? I'm gonna do
They're
that.
like, oh, you're
I'll show you
sexy.
what I
And he's like, no, this is not sexy.
see. I know you're a scammer. You saying that sexy?
Come on, Duggar, show the picture. I know you got it. If he shows it, I'm gonna put
I
him full
do.
screen. I
Somewhere.
know he's got it. I'm gonna put him full screen now. Show that picture, Mr. Duggar.
Let's see if I can find it, bro.
I know he's got it. This
God,
shit was hilarious.
guys, has this
We
been a
were
hot
live
dog?
one night and I gave him this picture because he was talking about his trolls. I said, here, take a screenshot of this and act like it's you. Look at this shit. Look, there it is. I knew it. I knew he's got that picture.
I still use it too. Yeah, that's hilarious. Here, boys,
I
I'll show y'all
literally
what I've
looked
been
up and I
doing.
was like, show my jagged ass teeth and my
That's,
crazy eyeballs.
that's what I've been
So
doing.
hold on, wait,
In
what's he showing now? I gotta go back to
a
solo. What is
barbecue
this?
plate. We
Barbecue? Oh, come on. Fuck the
no,
barbecue. Show my ugly face.
we've been doing some briskets.
Do you have a smoker?
Yeah, my buddy does, and we do it, and then we go sell it.
He said he is a smoker.
Yeah, I've got a little electric smoker. I love my little electric smoker.
Is that the Ninja?
No, it's just one of them little square boxes, smoke grill or something like that.
Yeah.
Duggar said he posted that picture to OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, they paid me not to show it again.
Hey, you made money regardless. Where's my
Yeah,
cut? Where's my
yeah,
cut?
it's on his way.
I want 5%.
Must have got lost in the mail.
Wait a minute, no, I gotta be like these YouTubers. I'm on a 10% discount code. You can call it MFH.
We went and did a wedding the other night.
Mike's Fishing Home, 10% discount.
Yeah, we fed about 70 people, and then people couldn't believe it. They had never had barbecue like that. All they've ever eaten is like Rudy's, or some people that know, that can cook. But I tell you what, they tipped us more than what they agreed to pay us. We got more money in tips than what we did for the event.
Wow.
And I walked out there, and the father of the bride, he was sitting there, and I just cut up a couple of briskets, and man, them suckers, they were delicious. They were so tender. And he was just getting through eating. I just went over there and put a pile of meat on his plate, and I said, "Try that one." And he said, "Oh my God!" Next thing you know, there's a rush over there. That we sold 4 briskets for only 70 people. That's a lot of beef, bro. Of course, we had chicken and sausage and pork
Good
loin,
night, Alex. Thanks for stopping by, brother.
but we didn't take the pork loin to the wedding because they didn't want any pork. But we cook 9 briskets, 60 chicken, probably about 30 pounds of sausage.
That's a pretty big.
Two butt
Wendy, do me a favor. Drop his link out there. I'm sure everybody has him, but just in case, do me a favor. Drop his link out there. Alex is taking off, y'all.
Hey, later, Al. That's a big wedding you were at.
Well, yeah, it's like 70 people. They ate 4 big briskets too, and and a few of them ate chicken. But everybody wanted that brisket, and but he's gonna start cooking tomorrow. I'm gonna go take a couple slabs of ribs over there and put on there.
Nice. My
And
neighbor
then
is.
I might even buy me a brisket to cook for me, and then I can portion it up and simulate it.
Man, I love a brisket, especially a smoked brisket. Oh man, ain't nothing like this. Ooh, good stuff. Thank you, Wendy.
I don't know what we're gonna do when we run out of wood. We had just a shitload of apricot wood, and I'd never used apricot wood for beef. I always used it for pork.
And for Deadpool, this is for you, brother. I still have your Four Loco T-shirt, by the way.
I'm telling you that apricot's good wood to smoke it in.
I've never heard of anyone smoking an apricot.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's tremendous. It's what you got to do is you got to let it burn first. It's got a bitter bark, and you let it burn first till it starts really smoking, getting to the real wood, and it is.
Then you put on the meat. Then you put on the meat.
Yeah, then you put on the meat. You get that. You can tell because it'll go from a slightly yellow to a pure white smoke.
Right.
A little gray in it, but we always start off with a double bag of big charcoal. You could put a legitimate cow on this smoker. It's a big smoker, and I mean that's a wonderful smoker, man. I put it against my lung. I had a barbecue plant. I call it a plant. It was a smoker, but I call it the lung because you could literally cook a cow and a half on that son of a bitch and just keep it going. And the best thing I ever did was put a slow rotisserie on the end for chickens. Man, that thing was something else.
I'll tell you what. Some smoked apricot with some caramelized onions. Smear that shit over some chicken and then bake it in the oven.
I put apricot jam on chicken. It's the shit.
Apricot jam. That's basically what the onions does. It kind of caramelizes it into a nice little sweet jam. I mean, you got your apricot, and then you get that caramelized onion in there too, as that extra sweetness. Plus, gives it that kind of gooiness to turn it into more of a jelly.
I don't
smear
understand
that shit on some chicken and then roast it in the oven.
So is it tangy? Is it tangy? I would imagine that apricot is very
sweet. It's sweet as hell. It's like he said, like an apricot jam. You take that apricot and then you get that caramelized onion in there too, which adds more sweetness because slow and low caramelized onions are very sweet.
Jefferson.
And then you smear it on that chicken.
Oh, look,
roast
here's
it in the oven. Oh, man.
look there, Mike. Mud Tramp in the house.
Becca, what up, girl?
Hey, Becca, how you doing?
What up, sugar booger?
Yeah. Hey,
there's another OG right there. I'll tell y'all.
Jefferson.
That's
Yeah.
another OG, original gangster, Becca Mudtramp. Man,
I think
I ain't
if
gonna
anybody,
talk about that night I was driving home from the lake and y'all talked about that corn off the back of the boat, though. But you know.
We have two of the big some of the biggest named females in your chat right now. You have Wendy and Becca.
yeah.
Yeah. Becca literally was right there along with Polar Bear the Chad, Mr. Duggar, and even Mr. Chunky himself back in the day. He made it to one of my first few lives. But Becca, Mr. Duggar, and Polar Bear the Chad were in my very first live ever.
They
When I
did,
was on some stupid app that I couldn't even read chat. I couldn't figure out how to get the chat app to work.
Right.
So they were in the chat telling people, like, hey, he's not ignoring you. He just can't see you. It was Mr. Duggar, Polar Bear the Chad, and Becca Mudtramp in my very first live
he is
ever.
computer challenged. It's operational era.
Yeah, it's operational error.
I saw Chad on the other day.
This motherfucker don't know what he's doing. He'll figure it out eventually.
Dude, I'm amazed at what I know about computers. We didn't have computers when we was like, when I was growing up.
It's
Instead
good
of
to
having
see you,
a computer
Becca.
class,
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
instead of computer class, I took at a cooking class. I was I was the only boy in that class. What do they call it? Homemaker and 101 or something like that. And I was the best cook in there. Guaranteed you. And my buddy
What was it
makes
called? Buds R Us?
What are you talking about? Hey, Beck. Did you finally get moved, sister girl?
That's right. Becca was moving a year ago.
Yeah, that's the last time I've seen her. She was moving, I think, to Arkansas or something like that. I don't remember where she was moving. I love her. She's such a sweetheart.
She supports so many channels.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She used to really enjoy my late nights because Becca. Becca is a sweetheart.
Yep.
She's so prim and proper during the day, but man, you get her in the late night.
Daddy
Mr.
girl.
Duggar knows.
I love me some Becky late night.
And I used to be the late night guy. So that's where a lot of people would end up. They're like, oh shit,
She calling
Mike's
everybody
live
mister too.
at midnight. He'll be live until 5 or 6 in the morning. They used to come here for that late night shit where you can unwind and be yourselves instead of like being prim and proper and family oriented for those daytime shows.
It just goes to show you how sometimes you never know who you're gonna meet on this son of a bitch. It's
Yeah.
like I was having an invasion and this guy came in from nowhere, traveling fools. And
Yeah, Traveling Fools.
yeah, and we
Yeah.
were that's when Willie
He's a good dude.
Dobson when the fishing community was trying to shun Willie Dobson because of that crackhead Mike, whatever his name was. He was a
Mike Turner.
Mike Turner. Pedo motherfucker. And but anyway, yeah, I said it. I said it out loud. That's they looked it up. They showed it. It was in court. He went to jail for that shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
But
I remember that shit too. You know
but
what's sad? You want to
they
know something very sad about that, Mr.
finish
Duggar?
my thought.
The
And
first,
you gotta let me finish my thought because if I get to thinking, and then you
but
get
the first money I ever spent was on a Mike Turner t-shirt. That's what's up.
well, see, I didn't think he'd be like that either, and he started
Me
all that.
neither.
He started all that shit with Willie.
Yeah.
And everybody took it as gospel, and it was bullshit. He really did. And Miss Becca had given him some money to go to go see his children he hadn't seen since they were babies. And I was the first one. I said, tell him to show proof.
Holy shit! Like follow like sound.
We
What's going on?
call his fucking ass out, you know. And I know a lot of people don't like old Willie because he's an old harsh motherfucker. Excuse my language, people. He's an old harsh guy. But he's really a big old teddy bear, and so is his old lady. They're good people, and they got to do what they got to do to survive. I don't.
What up, Ernest?
But I remember Miss Becca, you know, out of kindness.
Yeah, no, Willie is a good dude. He actually popped my cherry. The first time I was ever live on YouTube was actually on Willie's channel when Two Stands and the brother and sister and a lot of them were still over there. James and yeah. My cherry got popped on Willie's channel. And then I went on from there. What up, Ernest?
Mike said he couldn't sit down.
What's going on, Mike? Who we got up here?
You been catching some big fish, boy.
I heard that.
You've been catching some nice fish.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, he is an amazing fisherman.
Yeah, Ernest be killing them.
He's got amazing water to fish in. I wish we had some water like that up here. And I used to love to go catching big catfish and big gar. I loved it.
How long have you been fishing those same spots?
All right, Wendy, have a good night.
Me?
Yep.
About 40 years.
Man, you know I'm cold.
Everybody says you gonna fish that spot out. Well, I've been fishing for 40 years. I ain't fished it out yet.
I don't think you will.
The key is release.
Yep. Oh, agreed. I don't want to keep the fish that I catch. If I was hungry and my family needed the food, I would. But they don't.
I don't eat fish, but I love catching them.
Well, you do. I mean, I don't. I think the fish are like, when this bastard dies, we're going to basically be able to swim around and not get caught every night. But I've never seen
we've lived a fish or two in our lifetime.
What'd you say, Doug?
I said we have hair-lipped a few fish in our lifetime. Stuck hooks in them.
But I've never seen a person that's as consistent. Jody can catch a fish, let me tell you. That woman is brutal on fish, right? But no one's as consistent as Ernie is. Ernest.
Well, that's the trick, ain't it? It's got to be consistent. It doesn't matter. That's what I always say. It ain't always about the big fish.
Yeah, I like them crappie too.
I love catching them.
That's why Ernest is still one of the ones that I actually go watch, like, and comment on.
Yeah.
Like, just he keeps crushing it. He keeps doing that thing. Just like Jody is my CFF. I love her to death. Y'all know there's a lot of people I don't interact with anymore, but Ernest and Jody, Eileen, welcome to my kitchen, and a few other people like that. I still got to make sure that I go put in some love occasionally and be like, hey, I want you to know I'm here because you're real people.
Well, those are
Ernest is definitely one of them.
You know, one of these days, Ernest is going to have a video without him catching a fish, and I'm going to think it's someone else.
One of these days, huh? One of these days.
I've never seen it happen. I've never seen him at the end of 17 hours of fishing with nothing on his line 18 times.
Was that a lose?
Eventually, he's going to catch a fish.
No, that's an orange crush.
That's what y'all say about me behind my back. Eventually, that Mike guy is going to catch a fish.
I'm going to tell you, if I start going fishing and put it on video, prepare to be underwhelmed.
Oh, that's Uncle Lou rod.
Yeah, you know what, Uncle Lou, I've been saving my money up to get me an Uncle Lou's rod and get a rod from Chris at Muddy Fishing. And I went down to see Chris first. I got his, and I gave him what he cost him to build. And then I called Lou, got a hold of Lou. Put it on there to call me and put my number up there, and he called me. And I told him, I said, you know, I've been saving my money. I want to buy one of your rods. And he said, well, I'll have it in the, he said, well, give me your address and I'll have it in the mail Monday. And I said, okay. I gave him my address and I said, now, do you have a way to take a credit card, or do I need to put it on, you know, PayPal or what? He goes, no, he goes, I don't do that. I go, what? And he goes, I don't do PayPal. And I said, well, do I mail you a check? And he goes, no, you go, Merry Christmas. I go, what? That fucker gave me that.
Good for him.
But it about made me tear up a little bit, I'm telling you. But I went and put 2 really good reels on, you know, so.
I got 3 of them son of bitches. I bought 2 and I got 1 gifted to me, so I got 3 of them son of bitches and Uncle Lou rides. I love them.
Mike's lucky; he got 3 of them.
My little ride still keeps crushing the Uncle Lou ride, but I got 3 Uncle Lou rides. 2 that I bought and 1 that was bought for me.
Out.
But little rod keeps getting it done. Some of the people like Mr. Duggar, Becca, and hell, even Johnny Small Pepper's been around long enough to know how important that thing is. But there's people who are even older that have been here even before them that they just know every single fish on Little Rod is fucking important as fuck. Like, it's a whole thing. On my 4th, it was like my 3rd or 4th live when I caught that rod. And ever since then, I've been catching fish on it.
I'll be darned.
What makes it so amazing is the way how you actually got Little Rod. You caught it with your other rod and brought it in, and then you've been using it ever since. Now, I just wanted to pop up here a minute and tell you, man, I'm glad you're back, man. I miss coming up here talking to you and all that good stuff.
I appreciate that, man. I'm glad to still keep seeing you putting up them big ass fish and doing your thing out there.
Well, that's what I got going to tell you.
I remember when you first come around, and you know, people are like, "Who's this guy?" Right? And I'm like, "This dude seems real like us." And you're putting up them big fish, man. Keep doing you. Keep putting up them fish.
Did you hear what I said?
What's that?
I said, you the one that got me started doing it.
I appreciate that, brother.
You remember when I come up here and nobody wanted me to come up on panel, and you let me come up on panel that night?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I've done that for a lot of people. Even you can go ask Hogley. He'll remember. Hogley wasn't on nobody's panels. He came up here one night, and then so did like Brian B. and Two Stands, and some people came up that night. He was giving a story about his health, and I gave him the screen. I turned my mic off, I turned my camera off, and I put him full screen. He told his story. When I came back, people were giving him fishing rods and fishing whatever, and giving him all kinds of praise. Then eventually he got to doing the boar's nest. And I was always over there for a little while, but only when I could be. And then I stopped because I'm like, all right, this is your shit now. You got to go, and that's you. You're the boar's nest now.
That's right.
But
Yeah,
if you ask them where that shit started, it
that's where
started here. You ask Pontoon
first,
Jody. You ask Pontoon Jody where the catfish tournament started. It started on my fucking front porch because Aaron, not Air Run, like Air Run in Up and Outdoors or whatever, not Air Run, but Aaron the instigator, Jeremy Tournament Cats, and Jody. That flathead challenge started on my fucking front porch. Ask her, she'll tell you. So yes, I have helped a lot of people, and I love it. I am so fucking thrilled that people have found themselves on my channel and felt comfortable enough to be themselves on my channel to start doing their own shit and become the fantastic channels that they are. Ernest, you're a fucking treasure. You out there being yourself, just being the man you are, having fun fishing and catching the fish you're catching. Awesome. Jody and her shit. Awesome.
Tell
Fucking
your mama you love
hog
her.
leg. Awesome. I love
Hog
this shit.
Leg got my cherry. Hey, Mike, Hog
What's
Leg got
up?
my cherry on. The
I
first
said, tell
time
your
I
mama
was
you
on
love her.
panel was with Hog Leg.
Yep.
Was it real?
I remember that because you were doing that goofy AI generated alien bullshit. You didn't have your face up
No,
there. You had a weird AI
yeah.
generated face mask thing.
If you check my channel, you'll see I
Yeah.
made one for Hog Leg and one for Mike Turner. I made Mike Turner. He'll always be a piece of shit on the internet. I
Yeah.
made him into a poo.
Well, that's why I said I was kind of confused. That was actually my very first community buy, though, was a fucking 217 Mike Turner T-shirt. But later on, I'm like, holy shit, are you kidding me? There's literally police reports.
Yeah, and he was a piece of shit for what he did to
Yeah.
Willie.
But anyways, that's the past. I've never worn it since. It's still in the house somewhere, but I've never worn it since. But yeah, as far as all the other people that I've been part of, and they tell me, even Big Matt with Outdoors, he'll tell you he did not know how to do a couple things, and I helped him from my basement. I went downstairs and I opened up my little chat thing and I brought him in and I showed him how to do the StreamYard thing. He didn't know how to do it at first, but then he blew up and did it a lot better than I did because he started doing green screens and all this other shit. I don't care about all that other shit. But as far as starting out, how did that person get to the point they are now was from starting out with me because I let them be them. I didn't give a fuck what their philosophy was, what their thoughts were. You know, just be yourself, hang out, have some fun.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you get a little trinket from CatCon. Anyways, yeah, so there's been a lot of people that have said that, and I appreciate you, Ernest, for thanking me for that. It was my pleasure having you here and letting you open up to become yourself to do your own thing. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, you started it because you
How's
told me.
Scott? You heard from him?
You said you make videos, and I said no. I said if I can fish, you said well, start making videos. At least your grandkids can see them after you die.
Yeah,
that popped a big old thing up in my head. I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
Well, Ernest,
So
you
done it.
bastard.
You started the river rat, man.
You know, I get mad at Ernest every once in a while because one fish is more than all the fish I've caught in my entire life. And his fish are big fish. They're not small fish. They're massive fish. And I used to hunt northern and bass and walleye, big ones up in Canada. But nothing like the catfish. I only heard about people that hunted catfish like you did. Those are big ass fish. I mean, it's amazing how big those fish are.
Hey, Mike.
What's the biggest catfish you've ever seen?
Me?
Yep.
I never started weighing them until I got doing this YouTube stuff. I've caught bigger fish when I was younger, but since I weighed them, I've weighed a 67 pound blue and I weighed a 60. I think it was a 64-pound flathead.
How about you, Doug?
That's the biggest one. That's the biggest ones I've caught since I've been weighing them. But
well, I was from South Texas.
when I
The
was
biggest
younger, I
blue
caught
cat I ever caught was about 45, but I've caught a little over a 70-pounder yellow cat, and I've caught over a 200-pound gar.
Holy crap!
I'm in the 60
That's the
pound
thing that
range.
pisses me off. Since I've been doing YouTube, I haven't caught any beast. My biggest one's only been like, well, what, that 36-pounder or whatever I caught a year and a half ago.
Nice.
But I've caught like 60 and 80-pounders way back in the day. I'm like, ever since I've been doing YouTube, I think my biggest one is barely almost 36.
I caught a 45 and a 35 last week.
Them are the fun size. The 30, 40-pound flatheads, they're the fun ones, man.
Good night, Becca.
Yeah, man. They want to
have a great night, Becca. Thanks for coming in. One of the OGs in the house. I appreciate you stopping by.
Who is Miss Becca? Hey, Miss Becca.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, have you heard from Scott and Joy?
I think Joy sent me a messenger earlier. I haven't looked yet, but it looked like it said Joy sent you a message, but I haven't actually gone and looked yet. But on average lately, no, I haven't seen too much.
I bet her hands are full.
I just wondered how Scott was doing.
By the way, what I was saying with Ernest earlier too is it doesn't pertain just to the fishing community. I always did that for everybody. Like Eileen, welcome to my kitchen. She had a general idea of what she was gonna do, but like she hadn't gotten on camera yet. My show was the first place she showed her face too, and she'll admit that. So that's what I've always enjoyed about my show is I'm just here to have fun. Let people come up and they can be themselves and they can introduce themselves and things like that. And that doesn't pertain just to fishing people. I'm not just a fishing dude. I'm a dude. I like to have fun. But yeah, like Eileen, welcome to my kitchen. The first time she ever actually put her face up on camera and talked and introduced and blah 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 was here too.
Yep.
I remember Johnny Small Pepper was the one that put a really unique show together. Remember when All Around Sarah came up here and did about a 3-hour concert?
Yep.
That was a good night. That was crazy. When we got to introduce Sarah to the world.
Do you hear what I said? I'm going to jump back down and chat, man. I just want to jump up here and
all right, have a good night, Ernest. I appreciate you hopping up, brother.
That right.
Tight lines, man. Right tight lines.
You produced that right there, too. Don't forget that.
And then you remember that one night I had James Gipe actually come up here.
Yeah, I remember.
And hang out. James Gipe was me, and then All Around Sarah was you.
Yeah. That was a good show. That was a really good show.
I should reach out to James again and be like, "Hey, brother." Yeah, that All Around Sarah was absolutely amazing. No, she just sung her heart out. She had to go get a water break at one moment. She's like, "Can I get a water break?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why the fuck haven't you done it yet?
3.5 hours.
But she sang her heart out for like 3.5 hours.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna go fix me some supper.
All right, brother.
I gotta go to bed.
Still on when I get through, I'll come back. Johnny, good to see you. Agent 3030. Thanks for all your entertainment
sexy
value,
man. I still see your shoulders are naked.
Or not.
Good night, everyone.
I'm naked every day.
Good night, everyone.
He's a naked, sexy fat man. Oh man. Oh, okay. I guess Johnny's going too. I'm solo. Look at this big old fat nugget. Look, I'm naked and sexy too. No, I'm not. All right, who's over in chat still? I see Gandalf. What's up, Gandalf? Oh, the stupid scroll bar does not work. Deadpool, Gandalf. Thank you guys. Becca left. Deadpool. Yep, Becca was leaving there. All right, looks like I'm at the bottom. I'm sorry, guys. I'm on this stupid StreamYard thing, and there's like a big old block over there, right next to chat. It covers the whole screen, and I can only see one line at a time. So I have to try to scroll it to see it. But yeah, I'm thankful for everybody that showed up tonight. This was a random pop-up. I'm surprised at how many people came in. I was surprised to have had such a great panel. I mean, come on, Duggar, Johnny Small Pepper, Ernest. We had people like Deadpool, Becca Mudtramp, Gandalf, Moon over Miami, Windy. Man, so many great people popped into the chat too. I still got a little bit of Four Loco to finish. By the way, Deadpool, I still got your Four Loco t-shirt that I wear occasionally. Obviously, I got the banner in the garage, but I still got the t-shirt that I throw on and go to work with sometimes because I'm Four Loco. Roll me up a cigarette real quick. Jefferson says, good to see Mike. Hey, you too, Jefferson. Like I said, I can't see these comments except for one at a time. It kind of sucks ass. So, scrolling with the taint. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure I can get him in frame. There you go. The taint ticklers. Yeah, it just sucks. I'm telling you. If anybody's been on StreamYard recently, they'll know what I'm talking about. There's this big old stupid ass thing right in front of chat, so you can't see the whole chat. But y'all know I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for stopping in this evening. Those who participated on the panel, I appreciate you as well. Mr. Duggar, Johnny Small Pepper, Ernest, all the OGs that were in chat that I ain't seen for a while since I've been gone. I mean, my God, we're talking OGs. Becca Mudtramp, Wendy, Deadpool, Gandalf, Moon over Miami. Come on. Been a good night, in my opinion. I never got more than 10 people at the top, but I had them quality people. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll be trying to come back to where we can get bigger chats going on eventually. Well, Becca's back in the house again. I can't see what she said. What you been up to? Oh, stuck on again. What you been up to, Gandalf? Anyways, I'm gonna try to be coming back more soon. Get back into the more regular schedule. Hopefully you guys will come hang out and chill out. What the hell is this? Deadpool. Look at this shit. Hell Hell yeah, Deadpool. 36 months. It has been a crazy 3 years. And I really, really, really do appreciate you guys who have kept the memberships through my away time. You guys knew I was still here. You would see me occasionally. And you said, fuck it. I'm going to keep the membership. You know what I mean? You could have easily been like a lot of the rest and said, well, fuck, he's not here. I'm not gaining anything, so I'm going to drop the membership. Which I understand. But no, there's quite a few of you that have literally just kept the membership the whole time. And I really, really appreciate it. There's been a few times where I almost couldn't pay my electric bill, but all of a sudden I got $100 check from YouTube because the members that never stopped their payments eventually racked up $100 and YouTube sent me $100. I'm like, oh shit, I can pay my bill. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for holding those memberships down, even during my absence. But I am coming back for those who want to have fun and not give a fuck if I'm fishing or not, just hanging out. There's going to be a lot more of that pretty soon. So get ready. Mike's Fishing Home is coming back, baby. Let's see what's I'm trying to get my garden planted, but stuff keeps coming up in my garden. It still isn't done. Oh yeah, that happens a lot of times. You get a bunch of weeds and shit in your garden. You're trying to play in a garden and the weeds be coming up instead. Thank you, Deadpool. Alright, I'm sitting here and finish this smoke, finish that drink, maybe have one more smoke, then I'll end the live. Pretty soon I'll get a fire pit going out here, probably. It's dark as fuck behind me because I didn't light a fire tonight, but it's because it's too windy. Um, we can't have a fire pit here if the wind is more than 7 miles an hour, and it's 10 miles an hour tonight, so no fire pit. But I'll get back into the fire pits. I'll get back into the studio. I'll get back into fishing lives at the lake, shit like that. So, Mike's Fishing Home is coming back, y'all. I appreciate the few people that peeked in tonight. Appreciate the membership milestone shared. Appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the people on panel and the people that was chatting. I'm sorry that I can't see chat from this stupid telling you, this stupid referral link is pissing me off. I'm seeing, let's see, Deadpool. Nope, that's Nightbot. Trying to highlight Deadpool. Wendy is gone. Wendy is gone, so you can have fire pit. Deadpool. Johnny Small Pepper just dropped a period. Johnny Small Pepper is on his period. Hold on. Let me highlight that. Look at this. Johnny Small Pepper is on his period. Just to be a smart ass. Yeah, he dropped the period again. He dropped the period again. Oh my God. He did it again. Okay. That's like the 10th time in a row. Hey guys. I love Johnny Small Pepper, but let's all be wary. He's on his period. I just saw 7 periods dropped in the chat by Johnny Small Pepper. Oh, as a matter of fact, it got so bad Jefferson is on a double period. Look. Jefferson dropped 2 periods because he noticed Johnny Small Pepper was on his period. All right, let's see what did Becca say? Maybe you'll be able to get up in this. Oh, she's being nice to Mr. Gandalf. Becca says, "I guess I'll be the etc. ... Oh my God, you guys are cracking me up now. I'm sorry, I was just trying to crack up on some of this shit that I couldn't see earlier, but now for the rest of you, read my Nightbot statement because this shit is legit. I want you guys to know, if you're new here, if you happen to watch this later, whatever else, blah, blah, blah. If you come into my channel while we're live, you can type, check me out. And you don't need a moderator to drop your link because Nightbot will. But type, check me out. Nightbot will drop your link. Don't just spam it. Try to get to know the people here. We are real people, not just a number. Friendships are key. That's always been my philosophy here. Meet people, hang out with people, get to know people, get to know their Jody, my CFF. I'm gonna get out of here in a minute, Jody. But I just saw your name there. Yep. Have a good night, Jody. I'm getting out of here in a minute. My CFF. Yeah, it was just random. I went fishing this morning, had a good time, and then I came home and went live for a little while, had some fun. So we had a good time. Had a lot of good people, and I mean, my goodness, even Becca Muttramp came in. We had realistic fishing come in. We had Johnny Small Pepper, Mr. Duggar, and Ernest on panel. So yeah, it's been a good night. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here in a second. Just trying to finish off my beer, have one more cigarette, and then I'm getting out of here. Ugh. Oh, come on. All right. Gonna smoke right up here. I'll back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Then when I come back, I'm gonna smoke this, drink that beer, and then head into bed after that. Okay. All right. Anybody still there? Let's see. Jody, I see. Jody, myself up. Deadpool says, wash them hands. Becca Mudtramp. Trying to scroll it. At least I know what CFF means. I was educated tonight. Hey, honestly, right there. Whoops. Wrong thing. I highlighted the wrong comment. Boom. Right there. If you don't know CFF, you don't know shit. I was just telling y'all. If you don't know CFF, you don't know shit. That's catfish and friends forever. And let me explain why. Back in the day, people would call Jody their BFF, and she would call them their BFF. Well, some people started getting butthurt about it. They were mad. Why is that your BFF? I thought you was my BFF. I said, fuck that. She's my CFF. Cat fishing friend forever. Fuck that best friend forever bullshit. Catfish friends forever. CFF. I coined that between me and Jody. And I remember, I ain't gonna lie, she'll remember this too. She could probably attest to this. There was a few other people that started trying to call me CFF too. And she's like, wait a minute, nah, that's me and Mike's thing. There was a few other people that tried to coin CFF with us. And Jody was like, nay, nay, motherfucker. That's our shit. Mike made it. It's us. Keep it out your mouth. So that's why anytime I go to Jody's channel or I see her in somebody else's channel, like if I go to like Two Stands Sunday morning show, which no, I don't because I'm at work. But I'm just saying, if I happen to went there, I know Jody's gonna be there. And I'm gonna say, hey CFF. If I see Jody anywhere, I'm gonna say, hey CFF. Cause that was something that was created by me for us. And it means a lot. At least to me. And I think it does to her too, because anytime she sees me somewhere, I can be over on River Rat 3030's video or live feed or whatever. And I'm like, hi guys. If Jody's there, she can be like, CFF. That shit was created by me for us. And we both take it personally, I think. Love it, Jody. I'm finna smoke this smoke, drink that drink, and take my ass to bed, though, because it's 10 o'clock at night. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm getting fucking tired. I've had a great night, though. Let me bring this closer so the thing lights my face up. I'm out here in the pitch black. I don't have my contacts or nothing out here, so let me bring the phone up close to light my face up. God, I look horrible. Anyways, love you guys. Everybody that came in tonight, I truly do. Like, I appreciate everybody. Wendy, which hopefully Drew's back there. Let me say hi, Drew, just in case. Pontoon Jody, obviously my CFF. Becca Mudtramp, Mr. Duggar, Deadpool, just fucking hell, so many OGs. Johnny Small Pepper, everybody that's been up here on panel tonight, everybody that's been in the chat tonight, I appreciate you guys for a random pop up. I am going to be coming back more. for anybody who cares. So right now, I'm about to smoke this smoke. Drink this drink and then take my ass in the bed. Once I go in there to go to bed, I'm actually gonna smoke some fucking weed. I ain't gonna lie. I'm smoking a cigarette for now, but when I go in the house, about to smoke a fucking joint, pass out. Oh, thank you, Jody. Says it does me too. Yeah, I assume so, but you know, never know. Yeah, it was just something I came up with one day, and it really stuck to me, at least. When I'm like, fuck that. Everybody wants to bitch about Jody being their best friend, BFF. I came up with CFF, and I mean it. And I really am hoping I get to go meet her and hang out with her and fish with her and stuff. I really think it might happen because my oldest daughter lives in Tennessee, close to where Jody lives. So I'm thinking it could be something that happens because me and my wife have talked about going down to Tennessee to meet my daughter to hang out. So, especially because that's my oldest daughter and she's the one that made me a grandpa. I'm technically a grandpa. I have a child that has had a child, so. But she actually lives down in Tennessee, close to Jody. She's very close to Jody. And we've talked about maybe having a vacation where we go down there to see her. So if we do that, I want to see Jody and like fish with Jody and shit. Spend an extra day or two down there to make sure I get to hang out with my CFF. That's the plan that I've mentioned to my lady. I'm like, hey, if we're going to Tennessee, I want to see Jody and I want to see Wendy. I don't know if we'll be able to do both, but yeah. That's why I told her I want to see Jody and I want to see Wendy if we're going to Tennessee. That Jody says I can stay with her for free. Well, hell yeah, hopefully. I just don't know technically where. I think my daughter lives literally where you're moving to, but who knows? Maybe she lives down the road, and we got other things to do. But I definitely want to come through there and see you. If we're coming to Tennessee to see her, there's no fucking way I can leave without seeing Pontoon Jody. Like when I went to see Avid in St. Louis. I mean, come on. And there's no way I cannot leave without seeing Wendy to teach her how to fish because I don't think she knows how to fish. I could be wrong. If I think I remember you guys fishing together back in the day, but I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm just saying I gotta teach Wendy how to fish, or at least go fishing with her, and then Obviously, there's no fucking way I'm coming to Tennessee for a vacation to see my daughter and not fucking meeting Pontoon Jody. Come on. No. I already told my lady, I said, if we're going down there, I need at least an extra day alone with Pontoon Jody. So, all right. Love you guys. The cigarette's almost out. Whoops. Just flick the cherry off, so I gotta relight it. All right. Anyway, so love you guys. Thank you so much. Stupid thing. All right. Pontoon Jody, Deadpool, Gandalf. Let me see who else is up here. I'm trying to scroll these chats. Because it's right behind this stupid link. Deadpool. My God, my OG Deadpool. And Jody. Oh my God. It's been amazing to see all you guys. Seriously. Becca, Deadpool, Jody, Gandalf. I mean, come on. Mr. Duggar. Johnny Small Pepper came along eventually, but I mean, the rest of you guys are like OGs that were like on my first to third live feeds. Crazy Hillbilly. I know we also had some unique people from across the pond earlier too. Who did we have? We had fluffing stuff. I mean, my God. We had all that fluffing stuff. Carping from Carping Down Under before he went to jail. I still don't know what his jail shit was about, and I'm not gonna ask him because I don't care. He's an awesome dude, awesome fisherman. Usually does the carp stuff, but I know he went to prison for a little while. But Carping Down Under was in here. So yeah, been a slow night, but it's been a great night. Some of the most amazing people that I've met on YouTube were here. I thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. I love you. I will see you on the next one. All right, guys. Good night.